Terrifier. So I know there's like 3 or 4 out right now, and I saw the first one, and I haven't pulled the trigger on the second one because it was so bad that it's good, but it's so gory.
Yikes.
And just that scene where the lady,
Terry,
he's
have
got
you
the
seen
lady.
these?
I haven't
Watch them, dude.
When he's got the lady
wanna know
hung upside down.
I've watched documentaries about it.
Can we do
and I haven't-
Terry's Terrifier segment for the next 3 weeks leading up to Halloween?
Done.
I haven't,
Done.
I mean, it's sharp, it's edgy, it's brutal at times.
For the next 3 weeks, and just does a thing about it, because I'm interested to see, like, we all know Terry's like really good with like breaking down movies. I want to see him break down the Terrifier trilogy.
Yeah.
The second and the third one are in. It's so bad that you're like watching it and you're like, this is wrong. Like,
It's on Netflix?
yeah,
Dude, like the story's not good,
the movie.
but but it brings you in with the effects and the way that he kills people. You're like, what the?
It's so bad, and it's all practical. There's no CGI. It's a very low budget like series, and it's really like it's up.
Young Junk.
What's up, guys? It is episode 22 episodes of the Muscle Geeks podcast. Today we're talking about spoiler reviews for the Alien Earth finale, Marvel Zombies. We're also talking our top 3 horror films again, but also naming an additional one that's so bad it's good. And then we have our new segment, the 10 Bros, which may or may not be a final form. We're going to talk about that tonight. Plus, Dalton's back. Dalton just had a big wrestling match this weekend. We were also supposed to make a little bit of content beforehand, and someone bitched out, but we'll talk about that after we get through to the introductions. So to the left,
Hang on,
guys,
we're
we're
having a
used to
tough
him
time.
being the producer, but now he's at the front table today. It's Terry.
Hey, what's up? I am here, and I am ready to dig into this hot muscle geek action.
And everyone in the chat, we're doing the top 3 horror movies. So if you guys want to get yours in there, let's go. Also to my right is Steve. He's here.
What's up, bitches?
All right. And now if you guys watch us at all, you've probably seen him on here before. But Dalton McKenzie is back.
It's me.
Hit that bell for notifications. Be sure to like this video and follow us on all social media platforms at the Muscle Geek Podcast. So Dalton, dude,
Yes, sir.
tell us about your experience this weekend.
Well, Steve would know if he was there, but that's, basically, I don't lose.
Oh,
there he is. There he is.
I'm looking at one half of the AXW World Tag Team Champions daddy. Ooh, it's so shiny. Anyway,
That's
this
awesome,
thing
dude.
is like
That's a
my
nice
future.
title.
Dude, it's actually super nice. And it's got the American flag on it because I'm a dog. And
now
America.
do you do the over the shoulder title hold, or do you put it around your waist?
It's whatever I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I'll wear it backwards and then walk through the curtain backwards because I'm an asshole. But
That's pretty cool.
generally, I'm an over the shoulder guy, kind of, give one of the Dwayne Johnson kind of gimmicks. You know what I mean? Maybe, when I'm up
Gold
there,
did that too.
kind of give it a little swing, maybe a little low hanging fruit action if I have to. Just to let everyone know, like, I'm kind of the man. You know what I'm saying? Like Johnny Cash wrote a song about me. Okay?
You're and
the
you were
man
sponsored
comes
by the
around.
Muscle Geeks, so we claim like 20%
Yeah,
of that,
sir.
right?
Yeah, if anything, you guys are 1/3 of the AXW World Tag Team Champions.
That's right,
myself,
dude.
Jack Vaughn, and then the Muscle Geeks, not Steve.
No,
Clarify.
definitely not Steve.
It's insane. Like I had this dude like comp tickets. I had him fucking tape. Could have chopped that. Like I did all this. I had all this set up because I was going to chop the fire out of that man, and I know I was going to feel bad about it later. So I was like, I'll help dude out a little bit, get some cool seats to the show.
Right?
My turn? Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Is it my turn?
Good. Now listen, to everyone to paint this picture, right? So we were supposed to shoot content prior to the wrestling match. So they came up and we were talking about this for weeks about like
Probably
they're gonna come
months.
up, we'll just train with them. We'll bro out. And then it came up about like Steve getting chest chops. So if you guys aren't familiar with wrestling, it's like the big wrestler will put you in the corner and he will barehand you with his hand right onto your chest and it leaves a mark. And Dalton, who's like 280, right? How much you weigh now? You're thin now.
He's 275 that day.
He's 275. He's probably like 6
Oh
foot.
yeah.
he would have laid into Steve
How to chop the
insanely.
spear.
So
The spear.
we were planning on doing it and everything was fine until the day of, or no, excuse me, the day before, where all of a sudden Steve's wife had a hair appointment at 10 a.m. and she couldn't, he couldn't miss it. Steve, why don't you talk about that?
So
Yes,
yeah,
Steve.
I mean, listen, it is what it is, right? So we were supposed to go to this event. We'd known about it for like a month or two, right? And it just so happened the event was on the same day that I was going to a wedding.
Yeah.
So like we couldn't go to the event, and then there was a lot of shit talking between me and Dalton. I said I could eat his bitch ass chop. I still think I can.
You can't talk shit after you're
I know I can't. I know, but here's the deal, right? So my wife wasn't in the wedding. She was going back and forth about getting her hair done, and then finally some place was able to take her, and it was at 10:15. So I was like, well, shit, I'm supposed to meet the boys at 9:30 and get my chest blown out. And I had I was on baby duty. It looks really bad. That's the truth. For the record, I did not bitch out. I know it looks really bad.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah. I mean,
I had a
you
question.
could argue
How old is your
that
baby?
I'm pretty much the reason why you're holding that strap, because if you would have chopped me, your hand would have shattered, which would have probably cost you the title.
That's cool. So wait, hold on. Dalton's coming next month, at the end of next month. And
October 24th.
Yeah.
Weird. Conveniently, Steve's got another wedding then.
No.
Wow.
We have one in November. No, wait, no,
Friday,
we do.
October 24th.
No, we have one in October, but it's the 18th.
So they have this new 1,000 frames per second camera dropping around that same time.
And you're a member at Alpha, so you
Get that slap in
on
a
in.
hyper slow-mo.
Listen, I'm a man of my word. I know it does. I look bad as of last week, and I apologize. I can promise you I'm not afraid. I'm going to eat the shit out of this chop. I'm probably going to be in the hospital for a couple days, but he's going to chop me.
He's getting
And
his chest and his back blown out with one chop. It's crazy.
So Dalton, will you come? It's a Friday, so will you come up early that Friday?
I'm going to look at flights because driving is stupid. So I'm going to try to fly out Thursday probably, but we'll see. I'm a last minute planner, to be honest with you.
Okay.
How I live my life. I fly by the seat of my pants. That's what makes me such a good professional wrestler.
There you go.
I can dig it.
So more than likely, we'll still have time to do whatever. We can still, I'll blow Steve's back out and also his chest.
Whoa.
And also slap him.
Listen,
Yeah. Also chop.
slapping's free. Blowing my back out's going to cost you, okay?
blowing my back out.
Listen, you ain't had back shots. So you have these back shots, pal. All right.
Jesus, dude.
So anyway, we'll do that if we could do it like a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's all going to
Thursday
depend
nights
on
are my late nights. I work until 7.
So you could
What
be
Friday would be-
I'll be in
I work
early
until
enough
7
Friday.
every night. Could
Okay,
you,
yeah.
Could, you,
8?
could we say
do a
8,
late
like
night
an 8 p.m.?
Thursday night?
Yeah.
On the yeah.
If
Can we
Dalton's-
have multiple slap locations? Different
One
landmarks?
slap. No. Maybe
One
multiple,
slap in
right? Let's
every
just get
location.
one. Let's just get one, and we'll go from there.
We can get a graphic of
Are
a
you taking,
slap.
there were questions. Are you taking one from me and Jack, or just me?
No.
You should.
No, I
You have
shouldn't.
to.
Don't got beef with Jack.
two
Don't got
sides of your
beef.
chest. Jack's like 6'7".
Yeah, dude, I've seen him. All right, no, I'm good. Let's see how this goes, dude. Are you out of your mind? 2 slaps.
I'll keep you guys updated with the travel, but I would say we're going to be there early enough to where we can kind of do whatever. Dude, I'll tell you what. I actually forgot that the show started at 5. We showed up at 4:45.
Oh wow.
Well,
That's
dude,
insane.
let us know. We definitely got to be there for this next one.
Oh, for sure. I
and
mean,
if there's-
we'll do the same gimmick.
Where is
Yeah.
it? It's at where is it? At?
Hamburg. The Hamburg
Hamburg.
Fieldhouse in Hamburg.
When is it? Saturday?
Yeah.
Like that
It's
Saturday?
a Friday. Friday.
It'll be on Friday this time, and
Yeah,
then
we
I think
could-
in
I could
November
probably
it'll be
make
on
that.
Saturday
Yeah.
too.
I'll close the store early.
Yeah, I'll talk to the wife tonight, but
But
I think
like,
that week we're good.
We also talked about the possibility of Steve being in the crowd
Yeah.
and acting like a
heckler.
rowdy fan, and Dalton just eviscerates
like calling,
him
like having
during
like a
the
poster
stream.
that says like Dalton's a bitch or like.
No. He said that you'll throw water on him,
Oh, okay.
I'll let
Yeah,
you
we
throw
do
water
that.
on me, pal. I don't
Oh,
care.
all right.
and then he'll just come over and slap the fucking jaws out of you.
Oh, dude. Bro, I swear to God, I'll slap
Or yo,
the
yo,
fucking
if you're
heart and
still-
soul out of you.
No, hold on. If maybe not slap, maybe you hit me with the belt if you're still if you still have it then. Like, if you still have it.
Why would I not? I don't lose, pal.
All right.
No, it's got to be the slap.
A slap? What about a chair? You walk out with the chair?
You're not going to take a chair shot to the head.
Why not?
What am I fucking?
I've taken plenty of chairs. Huh?
How did John probably got that reference?
I
He said
would
you walk
take
out
it.
with a chair. I said, what am I, La Parka?
No, I said, I don't know. Maybe you walk out with the chair that day and
The chairman of
take one.
WCW.
All right, yeah. I mean, we can talk about it.
yeah,
But definitely, you
let's-
can slap me again or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll put something together, dude.
Luigi, I don't think it'd be a title match. I think it's just getting slapped the shit out of in the chest one time.
Or what about a spear?
No,
Look at spear, dude.
but no, it's got to be the chest because the chest chop is going to be so painful.
That's a guy who threw a dude through a
Yeah,
roof.
I know.
Like,
I
that's
know.
going to
I'm
hurt.
so cool.
I
It's
know.
He
insane.
went through a roof.
I know.
Like a man. He took a man in his hands
I know.
and threw him into the
grown-
sky.
Literally.
All right, but how many
blew
people
the
can
roof
say they
off
got
the place.
slapped by a pro wrestler, right? So like, I'm a man of my word. He's gonna do it, and it's gonna be great.
Chasing slaps. The Steve story.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can do like a Muscle Geek thing up there, like a live stream if they let us. We got to do
I would say
something.
they would.
Yeah, they
We'll
were
get
pretty
something.
cool about.
How long are you going to be in town for?
Probably just. I mean, honestly, I need to see if I don't know if I'm booked anywhere on the 25th, so we might be able to get an extra day in. But for sure, that whole day Friday, it's just a matter of if we end up driving or flying. I haven't decided yet. Flying's obviously way better, so I'll keep you all posted with that stuff. But I'll definitely be there all day Friday, regardless.
If you
From
stay
then-
on Saturday, like where Junk, where we record downstairs, that haunted house is going to be live. So if
Okay.
you want to go to a haunted house, it'd be fun to see you and Steve go through a haunted house. Like,
tell
I
you
could
what,
film you two going through the entire thing.
Is
Legitimately.
Steve going to be as scared
That
as
would
I'm
be
going to be
so
in the haunted house? I'm
Yeah,
a
we should
chicken
set up-
shit in the haunted house.
Oh, come on. We could see a 275-pound man scared.
All right, so
We start lighting into these Halloween workers.
all right, so let's go on the fantasy football, Steve. Well, Terry, how'd your team do?
Terrible. We still haven't drafted a kicker in time. The whole thing's in the IR. I've been editing my goddamn tits off all for the last 2 weeks, so I don't have a second to do anything. So my lineup is just what it is until probably week 4.
Yeah, that's tough. Is this like a weekly? Is this your all fantasy league?
Yeah, we got a Muscle Geeks fantasy league.
Yeah.
Dalton, you're in next year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Better
for
be.
sure.
I'm gonna win that
Hooters.
shit.
It's at a Hooters.
At a Hooters.
We do the draft at a Hooters.
We gotta switch the
Bro,
location,
I'll
No
fly out to the
way.
draft.
dude. It's
I just realized Hooters exists again. I'm there for lunch every Thursday, okay?
Dude, I'll fly out for the in-person draft next year. I'll do
Hell
it.
yeah.
Let's go.
We should.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a hotel right there too.
Yeah. Steve, how's your team doing?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing good. We're 2-1. I think we're in 4th. Big matchup this week. Big matchup going against the number 1 guy.
Me.
We got a big matchup. It's close. I think I'm up like 2 or 3 points.
I think you're up 3. I have a running back. You
Yeah,
have,
you have Chase Brown and I have Garrett Wilson. So I mean, it's going to be.
I think you have a kicker too.
Nah,
I thought you had someone else. All right.
nah, it's just those two. Yeah. So we got Garrett Wilson versus Chase Brown tonight.
I lost.
I wouldn't say that, man. I like your player better than mine.
Chase Brown, dog.
Yeah, Chase Brown is a dog,
Who did? Hey.
dude. And shout out to his brother, who's a freaking dog,
Sidney Brown,
Sidney Brown.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Right? Yeah, pump block,
Yeah,
return
yeah.
for a touchdown. Let's go.
All right. So, Steve, speaking of let's
Birds.
go, what's up with Dungeons and Dragons?
So Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, we played midweek last week because Stevie G.
Well, let me intro you a little bit better.
Sure.
All right. So, anyone that doesn't watch this or hasn't watched this in a while, Steve is relatively now, I mean, you're getting seasoned in the Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, I'm pretty much like a franchise cornerstone.
Yeah.
I'm the leader of this pack.
But everyone in Dungeons and Dragons that watches this or has any kind of affiliation with this knows that everything you say is wrong.
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. So Steve he's never been doing Dungeons and Dragons until his buddy and Muscle Geek watcher, Stevie G,
Yeah.
who's the dungeon master, introduced him into this. And now Steve does it week by week and he explains it in a way that only Steve can. So go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. So normally we play on Sundays, but last week we played during the week because Stevie G went out to California to visit one of his friends. But yeah, so I think the last time we left it off, we were in search for this mythical creature called Hemna, this evil giant thing. And so we're on our way to try to find her, see if it exists, one, and to go chop it up and see if she can help us with this like goddess of evil or some bullshit that we're trying to, fight, not fight. I don't know. So along our travels, we come across this farmhouse. Kind of just stopped there. Real nice guy. I think his name was Marlowe. Could be wrong. But, he had a wife and kid, and they seemed pretty wholesome.
Oh.
So they let us crash for a night just to kind of get, in a nice comfy bed. They fed us nice food.
Yeah.
We've been traveling for days. And nothing really big there. You know what I noticed, though, about D&D is, why... that scene or that, nothing was accomplished.
Yeah.
I thought something was gonna, and he was like, all right, so now what do you guys want to do? And then we're like, you got nothing here for us? It was kind of boring. So we leave, and of course, we run into some goblins and a werewolf type thing. Mm-hmm. Smoke them. But
was it a lycanthrope?
No, it was like a not one of those hobgoblins, just normal goblins, and then this werewolf thing. Stevie G was told me about it too today.
Lycan's a werewolf. I think
it's like a werewolf human type guy.
Terry's. Is that what it's called in the game?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually am not a D&D guy as much as
it
you
was like
think
an
I
ogre.
would be.
It was an ogre
How do you get that confused?
because it looked like a werewolf thing, and that's what I told him. I was like, "Oh, the werewolf thing is like, yeah, it's an ogre." I was like, "That's a werewolf." But
It's fine.
so we're trying to figure out, and because we're looking for this cave on the coast, like this landmark, and we're as we're traveling, we're in these goblins, and the goblin kind of tells us that there's a cave here, and we there's 4 or 5 of them. We kill them, but we leave the last one alive to try to interrogate, and he's not budging. So we're torturing him. We end up beating him, and I end up tying him to my horse and just dragging him.
Yeah.
But dude, he was tough as nails. He wouldn't give up, and he wouldn't tell us anything. So he ended up dying.
From the drag?
Yeah, from the drag.
Yeah.
We traveled for probably an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Dangling, dude.
He's dead, dude.
Yeah, dude, it got to the point where we just forgot about him. I was like, oh shit, my bad. But anyway, we find this goblin cave, and we're investigating it, searching and everything, and we come across a letter that forget nothing too detailed in the letter, in the writing, other than the initials were HH. So we're thinking that's
Hulk Hogan.
maybe, or that Hemna
Easily.
something. So, but yeah, that's how we left it. We're getting closer to Hemna. Hopefully, we find her and figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
Stevie G comes back tomorrow morning. So I think we'll probably pick up Tuesday.
He's coming on the show soon.
Yeah, I think October
weeks.
20th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's pumped. He's got.
Dude, I'm gonna be here a half hour early just to get ready, man. I'm gonna pop popcorn and just
he's
listen to him
got
break you down.
a surprise. He's coming in hot.
He's got a surprise.
He's pumped.
All right.
For us, for the viewers, it's gonna be one of those shows you should tune in. Tune in. Stevie G's bringing it.
Hey, and
He's
by the
I
way,
think you should probably say that every week.
yeah.
Tune in every week.
But speaking of bringing it, shout out to Shannon because this past weekend she competed in basically it's like the Natural Olympia. So it's the OCB Yorton Cup. It's in North Carolina. The best natural bodybuilders in the nation go there. She came in 6th in her class.
Whoa!
So congrats, Shannon. Thanks
Congrats,
for supporting
Shannon.
us. Big shout out, big congratulations. And Shannon, if I got your placing wrong, let me know. I'm
I thought you
sorry.
finished higher.
3rd? Shannon, let us know what you did, please. And then anyway, congrats. All right.
Yo, she is a real one because she just commented too, no wings yet because I'm a level 4. She knows.
She knows,
She
dude.
knows.
She's-
As soon as I
she's-
become level 7,
We should do a Muscle Geeks Dungeons
wait till I
and
take
Dragons.
flight, dude. It's over.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
over.
I got a Dungeons and Dragons question.
Let's go.
How accurate to Stranger Things is it?
No,
Well, I guess how accurate is Stranger Things to D&D, right?
no, not even a little bit.
No.
I think it has to be. That's what it's based on, right?
It's loosely. So like Vector, I know Vector is like something.
Vecna.
Vecna is something. I think that's like, again, I could
Victor
be wrong.
the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, Victor. I think Vecna is like the big boss, but every world's different. But like if you're talking just like if you watch Stranger Things, does it translate? No, because I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, seen every season and everything, pumped about it, and it does not. Yeah.
No? All right.
Oh, all right, bummer.
All right. So let's go into the Nintendo's subject. So Terry,
Let's do it.
do you have a topic, or do you want us to just bring up the one we had in
There
the
was
thing?
a topic, so we can go on that one. You want to? Welcome to Nintendo's. This is the piece of content that went viral, so we're gonna keep doing it until we go viral again. Because y'all like video games, and we like video games, and we're bros, which makes us the Nintendo's. Why? Because I fucking hate Sony PlayStation, and I'll never let it go, ever. You stole Final Fantasy from me, you dicks.
I mean, PS5.
I was nine, and you stole my game from me.
Yeah.
And I'll never forgive you. Anyway, so we're the Nintendo's. So we're just talking about games that were featured on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so the topic this week was favorite childhood video games. Now, I will yield to you three because I'm going to blow a goddamn gasket when I go.
This chair is like very angry.
Yeah.
When it's not Derek talking about beating up some kid. It's Terry talking about a system she didn't have. All right. So, Dalton, you're the guest.
Yeah.
Hey.
Would you like to go first, or do you want us to actually Steve to go first, so that you'll see how we do it?
Yeah, dude. Steve, you know what, bro? Since you didn't show, you can go first.
You know what, dude? You know what?
So we'll be talking like number one game or the games I played. Like what were my favorite?
That's the topic you created, buddy. So you got it.
But it should be in your heart. It should be a childhood game like that's stuck wedged in there.
Yeah, I mean,
So
dude,
are we naming just one game or multiple?
no, you can name multiple and just see what happens.
Okay,
right?
let's name one game.
Yeah,
Start
just
with
name
one.
at a time,
We'll see
I
what
guess.
develops.
Yeah.
So for me, when I think about Nintendo, there's so many, but I would have to go like any of like the Mario parties.
Okay.
Those were always fun. You know, get the neighborhood kids together and just, you know, have at it up to 4 players. I remember I used to be superstitious, so if it wasn't at my house, if we were going to the neighbor's house, I'd bring my own controller because there were certain games where like, dude, I know I'm fucking my joystick up, and like I don't want to, you know, mess up someone else's. But so I was considerate like that because I knew what it took to win.
All right.
But yeah, I would have to go Mario Brothers or
Mario Party.
Yeah, Mario Party.
N60. Okay, so let's try and focus it. Is it the N64?
Yeah,
Okay.
N64.
Because
yeah.
that had the, you know,
yeah,
this thing
yeah.
where you'd like get a blister on your
yeah.
hand
Yep.
and blow your hand out.
And even sometimes your thumb, depending. Dude, a couple of my buddies would play some of those games where like you go like this and they would do it with their thumb. I was like, I don't know how you're doing that.
No, I hated those guys that did that shit.
I mean, I did it with my own controller.
No. What, you put it sideways? And
No. I would just like hold it and just.
No.
So they got sued, Nintendo, because every kid was blowing their hand out.
Really?
And getting blistered. So in later versions of the game, you got a Mario glove that you put on to do that.
No shit.
Because I don't know if they got sued, but they did make a bunch of hands bleed. Much like Derek did to poor children
Dude,
for
if
no
I-
reason. You're a bully.
If I showed up or a kid showed up to my house and he was wearing his Nintendo gloves, he's not playing.
Why not?
What if it's the power glove?
Yeah.
Now you're playing with power.
Yeah.
Unless the glove, like you had to wear it to play the game. It's like, all right, it's like coming to the gym with lifting gloves. You ain't
Dude, I was
lifting
about
with
to
me,
say
bud.
that.
You ain't lifting with me.
It's crazy because I definitely took Steve as the guy to wear gloves in the gym.
Oh,
yeah.
But yeah, dude, what? You show up with gloves to play some video games?
No, if it's the power glove, that's cool.
So I
That's
think,
like,
You like want to be friends with that kid because you get to play it. You get to use it.
oh yeah, like that game where you had to put on the power glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you showed up with like, hey guys, we're playing Mario Party, And like, oh yeah, bet. And they show up with like a glove because it hurts their hand.
You're not friends with that kid.
You're not.
No.
You're never coming. Hey, you might as well
couple
call
Coming to my Mario party.
Yeah.
Hey, call your mom before she gets too far because you're going home.
That's so mean.
All right, Dalton, what do you have one? Do you have anything
Yeah,
more
man.
you
I'm
want
just
to say,
gonna
Steve?
start with
No,
WCW versus NWO Revenge.
Dude, we talked about that this weekend.
Oh
Great
yeah,
game.
Daddy. One of the games that first inspired me to win these. Super sick. And the intro to that game is, I mean, it makes no sense, but it's super sweet. Like Sting's just in the middle of the road in front of a semi-truck driver for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I was
But
going to
it's
ask.
still cool.
I think that was World Tour, though, wasn't that?
No, not the semi-truck driver. That was
semi-truck one?
Revenge.
Okay.
Yeah, the semi-truck driver with Sting in the middle of the road was Revenge. And then they had like Ravens Flock. You had your WCW guys. Then you had Wolfpack, and then like the black and white NWO. Pretty sick.
Yeah.
And then,
That game
I
was
mean,
great.
I don't know, dude. I was like playing this Hulk Hogan even then because he's so cool. He's a goat.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, wait, you're talking for the N64, right?
Yeah.
Dude, all the wrestling games were
N64
so,
wrestling
Yeah,
games
every
were.
one.
Pick your poison. I mean,
That
they were
was
all-
peak
yeah.
wrestling game.
It was so
I
good.
can name at least 3 more that I enjoyed playing. They were
I
so
would
sweet.
even argue
Yeah.
that like when they switched to like the PlayStation or whatever, the story in the game got worse.
The PlayStation versions with
Like
the
the story
WCW
and
Nitro, where
everything.
they got away from like, if you hold the button for a certain amount of time, it'll do a certain move. Then PlayStation, that's what N64 did. And then PlayStation went with the WCW Nitro game where it was like triangle, triangle, square to like do a move.
Yeah.
That did
game
not work at
sucked.
all.
Yeah.
That game was
That game was
trash.
terrible.
I honestly think that like the wrestling games didn't recover until it was like SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, and like
Yeah.
SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth. Like those are the ones where I was like, oh, okay, the games don't suck anymore.
Yeah, they were
But,
like
the
later
first several were
PS2.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like No Mercy, WrestleMania, all those on N64. I mean, take your and like that.
Even the World Tour
WCW.
one that John mentioned,
Yeah.
super sick,
That was the first.
Dude, it was so
Yeah.
good.
and it had fake Sting on it.
Yeah.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Sting
Sting
is
epic.
automatically
What's
Platinum.
fake Sting?
Yeah.
Fake Sting was so there was another guy that the NWO when they came out, he dressed up like Sting and would do things to the good guys to make everyone think that Sting
It was
was
Sting.
a member of the NWO until Sting finally like came out with the guy and beat the shit out of him.
Oh, was that like the WCW's like version of Gilbert?
Well, no, see, that guy was like a parody. This guy was like an
On
actual
purpose.
wrestler
Yeah.
that like came out dressed and act like Sting.
Gilbert came
Yeah.
out and dressed-
Gilberg.
Gilbert.
But no. He was like
Is
parodying.
it not Goldberg, but Gilbert?
Yeah,
So
that
they
was
had
the-
like,
yeah.
but he was like a very
Gilbert was
skinny,
supposed to be.
like the guy that like they were
Like,
mocking
yeah,
Goldberg.
Like, dude, they signed a
Yeah.
contract with like, you know, Children's Hospital. He was like the
What?
Was he a
was-
special needs wrestler? Is that what
I
you're
mean,
saying?
pretty much, dude. This
He
guy
was actually a high school teacher.
I showed, right?
Bill Goldberg?
No. So they
Gilbert.
WWE in the late '90s when Goldberg was hot in WCW, they made Gilberg, and it was like a guy that would come out instead of like tremendous pyro, they would just have little sparklers, and like then someone would have to like fire extinguisher all over it, and then he'd be out like this, like it was, and then he would like do a spear, but he would like bounce off the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
stood no
it
It
was
was
chance.
like a
supposed to be
total
Jim.
parody.
Fake Sting
Yeah, it
was
was like a
actually
spoof.
supposed to be Sting.
Fake Sting, yeah, he was coming out and he
Yeah.
was like beating dudes up.
Oh, okay.
Pretending to be Sting.
Yeah.
Gilbert was supposed to be a joke.
And
So
he-
they got fake Sting, fake Razor Ramon, fake Diesel. These are all fake?
Yeah,
Fake-
but fake Diesel and fake Razor Ramon, that's a different like scenario too. So
Yeah.
like that was when Kevin Nash and Scott Hall jumped ship over to WCW, and they thought they could like fool the fans or some shit by bringing out fake Diesel and fake Razor as if they still were with WWF. The fake Sting was literally just like the storyline was like, oh, Sting's in the NWO, so they're bringing out this like decoy Sting to make people think it's actually Sting.
And that guy was Cobra, WCW wrestler. Cobra. And then who did fake Diesel actually turn into later?
Was it Kane?
It was Kane.
Nuh-uh,
It's
really?
Kane.
Mayor
Oh, wow.
Kane?
Yeah.
It was Isaac Yankem.
Yeah, Isaac Yankem DDS.
What a
Absolutely.
stupid fucking gimmick.
All right, bring it back into the games.
Yeah.
Chris,
we
can I
get
see what fake Undertaker looked like?
Oh, dude.
We can keep going. I'm just curious.
Well, Terry, it's your
So your game.
pick.
Well, there are certain games that just disrupt the earth. And I was lucky enough to just have one in my Super Nintendo collection. And that was Mega Man Goddamn X. This was the greatest game ever created. There has never been a greater game. This is the most significant upgrade in games ever. It went from this itty bitty little 8-bit boy into this 16-bit man, a Mega Man. And he had all new weapons. He could upgrade his armor. He could become the top dog, okay? And he had someone to look up to named Zero. And Zero was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my life. There's a guy who could do this better. His name is Ego Raptor. Look up Ego Raptor Mega Man X Sequelitis. It's one of the greatest videos ever on YouTube. But he brings the fact that it's a game that just is so start to finish perfect. You're having fun the entire time. It's fast. It's action-packed. It's literally insane. But it has a special place in my heart because I have no idea why I had it. But I was lucky enough that it was just in that collection because we all had childhood game collections that our parents essentially made for us, right? Like it wasn't us, and it was just in there, and it was gold, and it was the greatest thing ever. I literally go back and play that game probably once a year.
Is that still side scroller?
Yes, it is still a side scroll. It's back when you took a thing that was pretty good and made it amazing, but didn't change much of the mechanics. The game a dash, but you're still running to the right, shooting lemons.
All right.
Except now you can charge it up and shoot big buster shots. And then you can get armor upgrades and become the ultimate weapon. So if you like collecting, if you like rewards, if you like action, if you like nonstop running to the right, this game is for you. But it just warms my heart, and I know Derek feels the same way that this is like a top tier game. There has probably Mario 64 is the only other game that ever just upgraded so tremendously from its predecessor and was literally perfect. So Mega Man X, go play it. If you haven't, report back. Let me know.
I'm gonna get into Mega Man.
Why not?
I don't know if it was like too hard or just like I don't know. I couldn't get into the show. He didn't do it for me. I don't know if it was like the visuals. I just wasn't.
I was saying that never piqued my interest either. I get it.
Yeah, it just
What is
never.
happening?
It didn't like draw me in.
My only
Like, dude, if I'm
exposure
picky
was like
about movies and TV shows, I was super picky about video games.
I never got into
Especially
Mega
because I had
Man
to buy
because
it. So it was like, unless my neighbors got it to like let me test it first, and no one really had Mega Man. I remember like playing the demo, and it was just like I just couldn't.
see, they had these little like arcade things that you get at Toys R Us where it's just the one game. It's not like a Game Boy. It's just like the game. And I had a Mega Man one, and that was my only exposure to Mega Man.
What do you mean? Like one of those like the simple play games?
Yeah, it's just like
touch-
it's like
touch-
this, and you're just like this, but it's just the one game, and it was Mega Man.
Poor man.
I know.
Poor man. I wish you had an experience with the real Mega Man.
I don't get him though. Is he a boy? Is he a man?
He,
Is he?
He's
is he
a Mega
robot?
Man.
Is he a robot? What is he?
he's a super fighting
Does he have
robot.
a robot face?
If I remember
Robot
correctly,
body?
he
He's a
was
man.
He was a youngin.
Here's the thing. Classic Mega Man was a robot named Rock. He had a sister Roll, who when Dr. Wily started fucking around, his former partner Dr. Light said, "All right, what are we gonna do?" And the boy Rock says, "Turn me into a robot. I'll go do what's right. I'll go fight this thing." By the way, Secret Level on Amazon Prime has an amazing Mega Man little tiny 4-minute movie that I highly recommend you watch because it's exactly that. But no, he was a boy who said, "Put me in, coach. I'll go fight. I'll go fight for justice." Then he's so successful that Dr. Light makes another Mega Man robot, but this one's more like a man. And he's jacked and he's strong.
I don't think I remember that.
And he seals him away for 1,000 years because he's too powerful. And then he gets unsealed. Mega Man X is that game.
Okay.
Nintendo's.
And Dalton, I'm just gonna piggyback off of you real quick, man. I came in here wanting to say the WrestleMania 2000.
Oh yeah.
That was
Dude, I put in hours with that game.
Create your own
It was bad. Like my buddies and I, we would make our own characters. That's like you're building your own
I was
skill
doing
set.
the same thing, dressing them, everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we would have our own titles. So it would be like on a piece of paper, just like this, written just like this because it was my handwriting. And then it would be like the champ, tag champs, US champs. And then we would just play all night. It was the nerdiest thing I might have ever done besides start this podcast. But nonetheless, it was awesome.
Yeah. Dude, that game,
That's sick.
between that and No Mercy,
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
Well,
I had like 7-foot guys.
2000, like, wasn't that the first one where you could, like, from start to finish, create your own guy, right? You couldn't in the WCW games.
No, you couldn't. But
So, like,
I think that was the first one. Yeah.
And then No Mercy took it, like, even further.
Yep. Yeah, those two were where WCW started. The WWE games just picked right up and just ran with it, and it was so much, such good times, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's a
I
good
played all
wrestling
against my
game?
dad. It's so sick.
Like a really good wrestling game? The Def Jam games. Did you ever play those? Def Jam, like Fight for New York, where you could play as like
For
Red Man
PS2?
and Method
I
Man.
actually did play that.
And it plays like a wrestling game.
Yeah.
Like they all have different styles and whatnot, but it's all wrestling.
Yeah.
Fat Joe's in it. And like he laughs at you if you try and punch him in the stomach. He just goes, ha 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 ha, because he's too fat.
Dude, also
love
a good
Def
wrestling
Jam.
game, dude. Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah.
I don't remember the game.
video game?
I remember the show.
I remember the show on
Bro, the video
MTV.
game is equally as sweet.
Oh, I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah, it was so sick.
You know what else? And I wanted to bring this up a few weeks ago to piggyback off that when we were talking about like GTA, like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Dude, 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying.
Bro, I was just going to say that.
Dude,
That
and,
game
like,
is good.
That was
Yeah.
the first, like probably one of the first games too, other than like the GTA where like they were cursing and just dropping crazy.
Dude, you could have a rocket launcher strapped to your back and
Yeah, I
machine
remember,
guns,
like,
and you change out your stuff like
when the
after every
characters
level.
were talking to each other, it was just like, what did you just say? And
Was,
it's like,
was that like open world? I never played that.
no, so it wasn't as open world as like GTA. There was like
GTA.
more of a storyline to it. But
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, you were members of G Unit, like running the streets,
Good.
robbing people or like, you know, killing people. And
Did
like,
you play the sequel?
no.
Blood and Sand?
I remember playing the first one, and I don't know if it
I
was
played the
just, like-
first one.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
yeah, that was wild.
Well, if you want to be 50, go into Saudi Arabia because somebody like it's like of some grand jewel
Yeah.
or somebody disrespected them and you're just fighting terrorists
Yeah.
as 50 Cent. I highly suggest it. Blood and Sand.
Dude, it just came to my brain and I looked up the name of it when you said 50 Cent. I was thinking of like a celebrity game. Maybe we do that one night, but whatever. There's a Jet Li game on PlayStation called Rise to Honor. And it's the funnest fighting game I've ever played, where you're going through like levels. It's kind of like how Streets of Rage or like Dungeons or Double Dragon. So you're going through the level beating up people, but you're Jet Li. You know, there's not really much more you have to say about it, but it's
actor.
all martial arts. Yeah, I don't remember if he's a character in a movie or the actor, but he's fucking awesome.
Do you remember the one? Jet
Yeah.
Li's the one?
The one was the first multiverse movie.
I guess it was. Dalton, do you remember the one with Jet Li?
I don't.
So there was a bunch of Jet Li's, and so he had to fight all the Jet Li's until there was only one Jet Li left. So it's Jet
like the
Li
Matrix.
versus Jet Li 100 times.
Yeah.
It's the coolest.
If you killed someone, or if someone from like, there's 1,000 universes. If someone died that's like you in that universe, then the rest of the ones that are alive divide up your like spirit or energy. And Jet Li, there was a rogue Jet Li that was going from universe to universe, murking himself. That universe's version.
Become stronger.
Yeah, so he could get more power. And then he
Yeah, I
ended
kind of
up
want to
just,
watch that.
there was like 2 left, right? And then they had these cops that were like universe cops and they were like running after him. But this guy's like super strong. But the Jet Li from the last universe also was super strong because they were dividing the energy up. Great movie.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a fighter. So he was
Yeah.
just a regular dude suddenly getting more powerful because this criminal is killing everybody else and he's also absorbing their life power. So it becomes a brawl, you know? But it's just it's an odd movie. I mean,
There's a young Jason Statham in it too, I think.
yeah, but I think it's also the end of Jet Li's career.
Mm-hmm.
Did he play Danny? Do you remember that movie
Animal?
where Jet Li? Is that what it, where he like wore a collar?
Morgan Freeman was the blind guy in it. They put the collar on him.
Yeah,
and
Bob
then they took it
Hoskins
off.
was in it.
Yeah.
And was like his ticker, and he called him Danny.
I think that was after.
Come on, Danny. Fight
Hey,
Danny.
Kelly the Bulletproof Monk.
No, that was
What was that movie
Chow
called?
Yun Fat.
Oh, that was a sick movie though.
Yeah. It was definitely Animal.
It's just called Animal?
Yeah, it's either Animal
Can
or
we give
The
it a goog?
Animal.
Goog?
Let's give it a goog.
Yeah, I don't know any of those ones.
Rob,
Unleashed.
Unleashed. Danny. Danny
Yeah,
boy.
so there's fake Sting and real Sting.
Yep, there it is. Dalton, you probably can't see it, but it exists.
I can't see. That's what I was waiting.
They made a game out of that.
No, this is just a movie that Terry was thinking of, but
Sonic Unleashed. Same thing. Bob Hoskins put Sonic the Hedgehog in a cage and treated him like an animal. And he got
Sonic was
jacked.
always on Sega, wasn't he? By the way, speaking of video games,
what's that?
Sonic was he always on Sega?
Yeah, he's like Sega's Mario.
Yeah, dude, Sonic was sick though.
All right, so that was in the 10 Bros. What
Oh, we're
about
not going to keep going. I could keep going for days.
Well, what do you got?
Derek
dude?
over here.
What's Derek
Send it.
got? Does Derek send his?
Derek's saying top 3 Nintendo games: Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger, Ocarina of Time. That's good picks. That's good picks. Derek and I share an affinity for Mario RPG as our favorite game of all time.
Brotastic. Yeah, I mean, the Zelda Ocarina of Time is goated. I'm trying to like think not outside the box, but other ones other than like the main features. Probably unpopular opinion. I might get trashed for this one. Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, fabulous.
I would even argue
Fabulous game.
No, don't say that because that's Derek's topic for 1 week. Don't say that.
But Diddy Kong Racing was a good time.
Yes.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
But any sport games, like I was always into the sport games. So whether it was college or pro sports, I played a lot of them.
NHL, bro. The NHL games were sweet.
NHL was sick back in the
They were
day.
so sick, bro.
So good, dude. Now, like I tried playing
Dude.
recently. It's so hard.
Bro, it's
Like-
way more fun on Nintendo.
Like you were talking about the wrestling, how like when it progressed, you had to do like all these different codes just to like deke or juke someone. You have to do. It's not just a flick of the stick anymore. It's like you have to do up, down, right circle. To
Oh,
like,
dude, fuck
yeah,
that,
it's
no.
so advanced,
Yeah.
bro. It's so hard.
Dude, NHL 96 is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old school hockey. And there was like a couple years where they had like, just like how at Fox, they dropped the lit up puck so you could see it in the corner. One of the games did that. I think it was PlayStation 2 game.
I think a lot of the hockey games, like,
They just do it.
yeah, they just do it so you can see it better.
That
'cause
shows
it's-
my exposure.
There was
how it was on
NHL
the-
Hits,
Yeah.
like that was in the NFL Blitz.
Oh, they had a hits?
Yeah, there's a Hits one that's hockey. That's
It's like
super
3
fun
on
as well.
3, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was 3 on 3,
But it's
yeah.
like, do you remember Blitz the League?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was sweet.
because you could take roids.
Bro,
That's
you
part of the
take
game.
bullets mid-game. It was so sick.
It was awesome.
We should talk about that game.
I thought it was, dude, I didn't even know it was real.
Blitz?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, there's
game's
two of
awesome.
them.
No. I know Blitz
That was a great
real.
arcade game.
No, yes. And I had the original Blitz on N64.
Yeah.
But the one you were talking about with the roids.
Blitz the League. Yeah,
the League. I've never played it, but I saw clips and I'm like, that's not real. Where they literally
yeah.
have a syringe.
Yeah.
The guys, oh, yeah, dude, you filled up.
Give it a go.
Yeah. Dude, I thought it was like I thought someone was just like goofing. I was like, that's not real. But no shit.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can
You
find it.
literally like rupture
Blitz
dudes
the-
fucking dicks and stuff on that game. It's insane.
Blitz the League.
but like legitimately, it's nuts.
Steroid.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right there.
Steroid.
This is a
Add the
great,
word steroid.
great search history.
Yeah.
Dude, wait until you see the picture. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
look,
there it is.
The trainer's coming over to
So you
hit
can make
you
a
with some
choice.
trend, dude.
Well, that wouldn't be juice. That would be cortisol.
Oh,
Cortisone
yeah.
steroid.
I'm sure it would be.
Help with the pain.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. That's
not anabolic,
lauded.
because an anabolic steroid's not going to take effect that quickly.
I mean,
Except if you're doing something like
sprinkle some
Clen.
Dilaudid in there.
I just love the fact that Lawrence Taylor's on the cover of it. But that's so. That dude was coked out of his mind every game.
And Bill
dude, yeah.
Romanowski? Is that LT and Bill Romanowski?
Jesus.
Yeah, but that's so funny, dude.
As they should, dude.
But click the one with the syringe right there.
Look, dude.
So, like, if you get a concussion in Blitz the League, you can get a steroid injection to fix the concussion.
It's amazing.
Yeah, dude.
If only the world was really like that.
That's what it should be IRL.
That's so good.
All right, so let's go to. Does anyone have anything else for the Mario?
I just want to bring
Bros?
up what Shannon said. Shannon said Lemmings on the original Nintendo. Great poll, great game. It's with the birds that walk to the side. You can give them all little things, but they will walk into a cliff. And your job is to get them to the end. I remember this game on computer and whatnot, but it's a super fun game, especially if you just want to see little birds like turn into splat, little dead things, unless you give them a little parachute. Good game, Shannon. Good pull.
Good game, Shannon, and she came in top 3. So sorry about that, Shannon.
Damn, dude.
Well, I know, dude. I'm bad friend times 2. All right, so for the top 3, we're gonna do top 3 horror films. We'll just kick it right off in no particular ranking. You don't have to say your best or your worst first. Terry, do you want to kick it off?
Sure. I was a little bitty boy back in the 90s, and towards the tail end of the 90s, might even be early 2000s, but I'm pretty sure tail end of the 90s. Something happened that scared me to the point where I was terrified of TVs in rooms alone for probably the next 10 years because a fucking demon girl climbed out of a television and came to murder people. We're talking The Ring.
Great pick.
The Ring introduced a style of horror I did not know existed at the time because it was Japanese horror. I had zero exposure to this. And Gore Verbinski, the director of Pirates of the Caribbean, which he did right after this, just shattered my brain with the scariest fucking thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
It was a story that was difficult. It had camera angles that were just haunting. That woman brushing her hair and looking at you through this weird VHS tape, and just the mechanic of a VHS tape being the thing that is causing the haunting. There's a demon tape. And what were we all doing in the 90s? Watching tapes.
Yeah.
It was a level of horror I had never experienced before. Truly terrifying.
Rolling out
God
that
damn it, it is on the TV
Just
right
the well.
now.
Just that well
But
shot.
holy, 2002. This changed my life.
Yeah.
Because it truly, absolutely scared me to my core. It was one of those things that still sticks with me today. I'm not going near no wells, because there could be a little demon girl in there.
I saw this in the theaters, and when she was coming out of the TV at the end, I was legitimately like in my seat like this. It was a scary, scary movie, man. And it was the first of its kind I ever saw like that.
Yeah.
Terry's right.
Yeah, so I'm picking The Ring because it just changed the idea of horror to me and was visually frightening in a way that I didn't know I could be disturbed like that. It was disturbing. So the VHS within the movie was odd and crazy. And, it's like just some demented art school project when you look at it. But it hurts. Like that lady is looking through you, All the stuff you see is just haunting. And, shout out to the girl who played Samara. I mean, that girl was terrifying.
I almost thought that because I saw the movie that I was going to be killed, Terry.
Yeah. Dude, I was just going to say, it felt like real life.
Yeah.
Like it was like that first movie that like hit.
Yeah.
Like you said, Terry, the first of its kind. Yeah, it felt real.
It also had that fourth wall break at the end where they're like, how come it didn't kill me? Because I did something to the tape. And then they say, but what about everybody else? And they look out and it ends with them looking through the camera at you as if like, bitch, you better do something to this tape or you gonna die. Because it steals that guy's face at the end. Amazing setup, amazing film.
Sequel didn't follow up. Sequel wasn't good.
I agree.
You You know what ruined The Ring for me forever though? Scary movie, what, like 3 or 4?
Yeah.
The TV's leaking.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
a
dude.
movie that I saw that was similar.
Oh, Shannon just said it. 7 days.
Yeah.
The movie that came close to like when I watched it recently to The Ring was Smile. So Smile is like
I still haven't seen that. Is it good?
Yeah, the first one. Don't see the second one. But the first one is like a movie where like you don't know, you have to do something within a timeline or else you're gonna be murdered. So that's kind of like The Ring, and also like it was not like a definitive like, well, this is definitely what will be the thing that stops it too. So like I don't know, watching Smile actually made me think a lot of The Ring, and that was the most recent movie that I could think of or anything that kind of followed that layout. Great movie. Steve?
My pick?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I think of horror, I think of like October, right? Like Halloween. That's when I kind of want to watch the horror stuff. For me, it's like any of the Halloweens other than Halloween H2O.
Well, you have to pick one, Steve.
I know. It's
Why do you always do
Wait, say
this?
again? Any of the Halloweens other than H2O?
Yeah, H2O didn't really do it for me.
Old school ones or the remakes? The
I
Danny
don't mind
McBride's?
the new ones. Yeah,
I don't either.
I don't mind the new
There's
ones.
also the Rob Zombies.
Dude,
There are 4 different Halloweens.
2018 Halloween is the only new Halloween that should ever be mentioned.
Is that the one
the sequel
where
horrible.
the last scene he's like just messing people up in the middle of the road?
No, they messed him up.
There was one where it's like the
Evil
end
dies
scene.
tonight.
So it's the one
That
it-
movie
It's one
sucked.
of the newer ones. It might not be.
No, it was so in the second one at the end, he was like walking out to murder someone, and like the entire town that was searching for him like found him, and they all like go in on him, and
yeah,
they just
then
start.
he starts.
He gets
murdering
back
them.
up and like murders all of them.
So that's what also threw me off too. It's like, why isn't this guy die? Like, I don't get it.
Well, that's Michael Myers.
He's the
That's
shape.
like the ethos of.
Yeah. So then one of my buddies that I used to work with, who's a big horror film person, explained it to me that he's like, dude, it's like the idea, like you can never kill him or something like that. Like it's just like.
There's only one thing I love that movie, the Halloween remake, the 2018 one, right?
great.
There's one thing that irks me in that, which is we have shown that Michael Myers is inhumanly strong, crazy strong. And there's a part where he reaches his hands through the door and grabs Laurie Strode and starts choking her. Her head should have exploded off based on the level of strength that we've seen. It's the only part in the movie that doesn't work is if he got his hands on her based on his strength level, which has been dictated to us through the movie, she should have been gone like that. It's my only gripe with that whole film. It is a beautiful movie.
Yeah, I love that one. I was so mad at the second, and I was horrified of the third one. The third one, the idea that like Michael can happen to anyone is such a bullshit idea. It makes him less unique.
Yeah.
What do you mean it could happen to anyone?
See, if you watch the third one, it was the third of the new ones.
Halloween Ends, I think it's called.
Yeah. Basically, like another guy, a younger guy, through a series of events, like kind of also takes on the power of Michael.
But yeah, the thing about
Yeah, that's not.
Halloween, I mean, it's the idea of that it is just a guy.
Yeah.
Like it's just a guy, but no matter if you shoot him, stab him, whatever, he is going to get back up.
He lost some fingers too. He doesn't regenerate, which is
True.
Has he ever been shot in the face?
Yeah. I think Dr. Loomis shoots him in the face.
Dude, he's been mangled.
Dude, if you want to
He
go down a
doesn't
YouTube
die.
rabbit hole, go down like a Halloween rabbit hole of like horror film enthusiasts talking about it because it's wild, the lore.
All right, maybe I picked too broad of one. I'm sorry, but when
Yeah,
I think of
Halloween
horror
movies, you pick the
I
whole
know,
franchise.
all right, I'm sorry, but when I think like horror movies,
All right, Dalton,
Oh,
can you
wait, watch
can you
yeah,
help
bring it
Steve out
back.
with picking just
my
one movie?
bad, dude.
Well, yeah, of course I can, because the second and third iteration of this movie fucking sucked. So when I was a kid, the movie that scared the shit out of me was Jeepers Creepers, the original.
No,
Yeah.
dude.
So we talked about this the
Brother,
last
man,
time, but go ahead.
My grandmother used to sing the like Jeepers Creepers song to like freak me out, and she was a creepy woman in general, I guess. But that movie, like, dude, I watched it once. I was like, I'm never watching this shit again until I was like, I don't know what am I? I'm about to be 30 in like 2 weeks. So I probably watched it like a year ago. the first time since I was like 10.
That movie didn't have any business being as good as it was. I don't think anyone
Right, it was-
expected it to be that good.
Justin Long just kind of puts on bangers and they're always underrated.
Yeah, like low key.
That dude's pretty solid.
He's solid in every horror movie for sure.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
But I just remember, like, especially the ending scene where he finally gets Justin, and he it's just the cutout of his like face.
Yeah.
And then, he pops through with his eyes, and then that's the end of the movie. Jesus fuck.
Dude,
But
I'll say this: the sequel, didn't hate it, liked it a
the
lot.
second one,
Yeah, with the bus.
I didn't hate it, but
I think there was a third one too. I think
I heard the third one.
it picks up where the second one left off, and then they did a Western, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a Western Jeepers Creepers.
Nah,
Yeehaw!
dude, Jeepers Creepers
Just Cowboys.
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a for Halloween.
It's called Heebie. It's called
Yeah.
Heebie-Jeebies out there.
Nice.
We're for Halloween. We're like nixing the whole thing, right? We're gonna do like brackets, and it's gonna be like, all right, this villain versus this bad guy. Who wins? You go on to the next one.
And who's
Who
our champion?
Beats Jeepers Creepers.
Well, let's not answer that, right? Let's save
Who
it.
does? Just pick one guy.
Oh, dude, I would take.
The devil.
I would take anyone. I would take anyone. Jeepers Creepers, stop.
You would take anyone over Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah, he
You know what?
Dude, he has
Michael
wings in the
Myers
second one.
Would you
fucking-
take
would get
Leatherface over Jeepers Creepers?
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Not a
What?
chance.
No
Bro,
way.
he's just an autistic guy.
Yeah, those are the
fuck?
worst ones, dude. That means
Dude,
he's
they walk
super
down the street every
powerful.
day, bro.
And he gave that idiot
That dude took
a
that dude took
chainsaw? Are you out of your mind?
They gave him excess amounts of Tylenol and a chainsaw. Ooh. Cool.
All right, dude. Got some bullshit scarecrow out in the middle of a cornfield.
He
Fucking-
flies, dude. He's
Fuck
basically
him.
invincible.
Stop.
He has a Jeep.
Stop.
Bro, you should watch the second one. He has
Yeah,
a fucking
yo, you know
ninja
who
star.
gets
Yeah.
You know
and it's
who-
made from like human skin and bone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cool character design for sure.
Watch
Yeah.
a movie, bro.
Yeah, you know who takes him out in the first round? Scream. Upset
This guy's like,
alert.
you know,
Upset
you-
alert.
Matthew Lillard
Yeah.
is going to take out Jeepers
Bust him
Creepers.
up.
Dude, Steve says, you know who's really scary? Ordinary people. All right. Cool, dude.
Who love movies.
Jeepers Creepers, stop it.
All right. So,
You know who's
B-rated
really
fucking
scary?
film.
When a
Get
stranger
out of
calls.
here.
dude,
All right.
I don't think he can stop him, but we'll find out. My
What
movie.
what about Frederick Krueger?
Well, if he's sleeping in the real world, we got to talk about specifics. One movie that I picked out was a movie that scares you in two ways. One, it's terrifying with who the villains are, and two, just feeling like confined. You feel claustrophobic through the movie, and that's The Descent. That movie was it was dark, very dimly shot movie. Obviously, you're underground, but man, that movie was terrifying with the idea that, like, first of all, you're down in this cavern. You don't know how far down you're going. You're rock climbing. You're going all the way down there. When you get down there, you find out that these monsters that are like, I don't know, super evolved something, but they look, out of the vampires, they're something that, like, you're not going to be able to take out. There's a bunch of dead people in this one room. All the skulls and shit are all over the place. So you're pretty much fucked if they get you. And you're just running away from them the entire movie. And you don't even know if you're going to get out or if you're even going the right way. That movie stuck with me a long time, especially the ending. Because then you're like, did she live? Did she die? Like, what happened?
There, right there. There's the ending piece right there with the crawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was wild. I watched this movie because it showed up on so many top 10 scariest movies ever lists. And I really had a good time with it. But I've never met a group of girls who are into spelunking.
Yeah.
And I'd like to meet them.
Yeah. If anyone here is watching this episode, if you're into rock climbing and you're a female, comment Terry in the video.
Comment, Daddy Spelunkin.
Yeah. So speaking of that, Daddy Spelunker, do you have do you have a second pick?
I do. A couple of ways I can go here. I'm going to choose another movie that really, truly scared me, and it's in the vein of The Ring. It's from the makers of The Ring. It's also from the makers of Sam Raimi, who is a master of horror, who brought another Japanese ghost story thing over to America with my girl, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar in the lead, The Grudge.
Yeah.
This movie, I was working at a movie theater when this came out. And the thing about The Grudge was there was that noise and that spooky ass looking girl.
Like the
The cracking.
Yeah, that thing. So I would sit outside of the movie theater because you wait to clean it up. You sell popcorn, then you clean the theater. That was the whole job. It's one of my favorite jobs ever. And I would make the noise as people would walk out, and people would just, whoa, like it was so gutturally terrifying whenever that happened. But pound for pound, I think The Grudge has the scariest shot I've ever seen in a movie, ever. And the shot is she's under the covers by herself, and she lifts up the cover, and the demon ghost girl is right there, meaning even your bedroom is not safe. I have not slept in a bed the same way since seeing that. That is the scariest shot I've ever seen.
Yeah, that movie's
right there.
That movie has
The
some
Grudge
great
bed
jump
scene.
scares.
Look it up. But that one specifically is insane. That you're like this, you go like this, and you're scared beyond belief.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. Horrifying. I can't even think of something scarier than that. Maybe a ghost behind the shower curtain, which happens to me every goddamn day. When I go to take a shower, I open it expecting a ghost 90% of the time. Sometimes I just give a quick, fucking rocket punch to my shower curtain because I'm convinced there's something behind there.
Isn't it funny though how you think a curtain is going to protect you anyway? You know what I mean? It's a curtain.
Yeah.
Why is it? Why?
I mean,
Well, that's the thing.
think-
A
yeah,
bed
but-
sheet.
Why is it
is
cheap
supposed
about
to-
you?
you
if
think
you
the
get
bed
under the
sheet's
covers
gonna-
and you get all
you
your
think you're
hands and
safe.
feet
No,
We
in,
all know when you get under the bed sheet, you're
yeah,
safe.
you're safe. If you get
Yeah.
your hands and feet under the blanket,
Yeah.
you're safe. If
Yeah.
you gotta be super safe, you throw your head under there too. Monsters don't go under blankets until now.
Yeah, but it's funny how you said like the bedroom's supposed to be your safe place, but in every horror movie, it's like the least safest spot.
But that's why, because the horror movies play on that.
yeah. But it's just like you're
And
not
in the
safe.
tub,
Yeah,
And the tub.
you know?
Well, wow. You know what?
I don't want to take a bath after watching Freddy 1.
The Grudge, I guess, kind of took some inspiration from Freddy, though. The bed is not safe. It eats Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And the famous claw coming up in the bathtub between her legs, that's one of the scariest things I've ever thought of.
Yeah.
But I think when a ghost does it, it's a little rougher. But anyway, The Grudge.
yeah, that's a good pick. Would you say The Grudge or The Ring?
The Ring.
Yeah.
I would say The Ring over The Grudge. But I again, The Ring as a film and a story and elements affected me in a way I've never been affected by a film before. By like filmmaking did this. But The Grudge has the scariest shot ever. Something that sticks with me every day. One shot. It's amazing. And the sound that it made and just that it was wild. But again, actually, to Dalton's point, this is another one that was spoofed by the scary movies. So which thank God, because it gave me a little dignity back.
I feel like every movie in the early 2000s was spoofed, whether it was horror or anything, by the scary
so good.
movies like
And then
franchise.
Yeah, they did them all.
they had the kid literally just speaking Japanese by just
Yeah.
saying Japanese brands of cheese.
They're back. I mean, there's another
They're doing
scary
it
movie
again.
coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
Dalton, what do you got?
Another movie that scared me when I was a child, and the concept of it I thought was interesting as well, was 30 Days of Night.
Nice.
Great movie.
The vampire movie where it's based in Alaska, for those who haven't seen it. And in Alaska, there's a month long where no sunlight. So these vampires are just running the fucking muck
Yeah.
on this town for a month. And like, it's a good movie. And like, these vampires are like unconventionally scary, in my opinion. Like, cause they don't like, look at this guy right here. Like, scroll down to that dude right there on the left.
Yeah. He like doesn't have a
Like-
mouth, right?
Like they're aggressive. Like they're not, like they're just straight killing dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Like they had their super black eyes and like the teeth are all fucked up. Like they were. I remember like I was super scared to go outside when it was dark outside. My dad thought I was just the biggest wuss of all time. But it was that movie. Like, look at that. What a take on vampires.
Actually, right above it, it is based on a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that, but that's sick.
You know, there's a sequel, right?
I
A
did not
really
know
bad
that.
sci-fi one.
I didn't think
Also
it was too
not
bad.
good.
It's the girl that lives at the end of the first one. She goes and hunts the guys or the vampires that killed her man.
That's so lame. He killed himself. He literally injected
the
himself
sun.
with the vampire shit and then sat in the sunlight. That's on him. What a moron.
And also, like, that was taken from Blade 2. That was the same scene.
Yeah. And you know what else is a sick movie? Fucking all the Blades.
Not, except the third one. Not cool.
Nah, bro. That was so
No,
sick.
that
Triple H,
inspired my physique.
Bro, Triple H is in it, bro. What do
No.
you mean?
No, that's terrible.
And Ryan Reynolds. So
he's
good.
the best
it's not
part.
like convention. What a movie, you know?
And fucking Dracula's in that movie. They
Jessica-
fight
Yeah.
Dracula.
No, the best part about that
Bro.
movie is Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
Jessica Biel,
Prime
Wesley Snipes,
Jessica Biel.
Chris
Like
Christopherson,
Jesus.
Triple H.
No, that movie,
Okay.
come on. You go from the second one to like that. It's not good.
I mean, I'm not saying like it's award winning. I'm just saying I enjoyed it.
Okay. I was disappointed.
Read a
Well,
book.
there you go.
Was it sad?
Yeah.
Is it my turn or your turn? You did Halloween? That was the second one?
No, that was my first.
Steve
I think
named like
it's
30 movies with his
Hey,
one
all
pick,
the
so
Halloween.
All the Halloweens.
All right, dude. I mean, come on. 30 Days a Night. Jesus
That's
Christ.
all a
dude.
movie.
All right,
Yeah, come on, dude.
Go ahead, Steve.
That's what spooked you?
You know what I thought about?
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
You know what I liked about 30 Days a Night? Because
Bro,
even though they
dude
were.
was scared by a guy in a mask. Cool.
You're kidding, right? Like, this was a good movie. I'm not trashing the movie, but like, this didn't scare me.
Yeah, but the porn is good too. Dirty Days of Night.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. And when John originally told me what the topic was, I misunderstood. I thought it was horror movies,
Horror movie. Like HOOR.
Yeah.
like Backdoor /9.
Yeah. Not as good as 8.
Yeah, arguably.
So, going back to 30 Days a Night, 1, Josh Hartnett should be Batman. 2, even though those vampires were aggressive, they still did what every vampire does in a movie. It plays with its food. Vampires love to stalk, and they love to play it out over time. Like, those guys go in that town, they can just run amok in like that and just eat everyone. Vampires don't do that.
And if you remember that, to your point, there was one scene where they were like, they sent out a girl, like a little child, as bait, crying.
Yeah.
If you remember that, because
Yeah.
they were just trying to like play on people's like emotions and like they're, oh shit, we gotta help this kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, they're just literally just playing with. And Steve's over here like, bro, I'm afraid of this autistic guy with a chainsaw. Ugh.
It was scarier than Jeepers Creepers, dude.
Not a chance.
Stop
Not
it.
a chance.
All right.
Bro, there's a guy like, bro, there's at least one guy like Leatherface in every town where I'm from. Everyone.
Stop it, dude. I can't.
You got cannibals out there?
I mean, yeah, I live in Southeast Ohio, pal.
All right. Don't go to Ohio.
Bunch of leather faces
Yeah.
out there.
Steve, do you
Yeah,
got your
dude,
second pick?
Yeah. So my second pick would be Freddy vs. Jason.
Okay.
Okay.
Really liked that film. It was pretty good. I wasn't sold on Freddy or Jason until they met. But yeah, I don't fuck with cornfields. Because of that
Good
shit.
movie, actually.
I mean, that fight scene is epic.
Yeah.
When they're in the boiler room and then they go, where was the second one?
It was at Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the real world versus the dream world. Whenever
Yeah.
they're in the boiler room, that's Freddy's domain. And whenever they're in Crystal Lake, that's Jason's.
Yeah.
Freddie had the upper hand in both times, though.
Well,
I just
who
thought it
knew
was-
Freddy knew like ninja moves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Freddy's pulling out like,
Wasn't
Sure,
James
you can
Wan the
Also,
director, though?
Jason's afraid of water. Like, all right, bro.
he is.
That's understandable. He drowned.
I suppose. Did you guys actually think this movie was like good? Because I did, but I just remember people, for some reason, I distinctly remember people being like, oh, that didn't live up to the hype or something. I'm like, I don't know, man. I thought it was a pretty fucking good movie.
Dude, honestly, I don't know if if you made a Freddy vs. Jason movie, how it would ever live up to the hype that would be in your head.
Right. I mean, it's literally Hogan versus Andre, but of horror films.
Yeah. And yeah, like to Terry's point, Freddy was like a ninja.
It's more like Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Andre the Giant.
Freddy fought women in the real world and had a tougher time with them than he was with Jason. This guy was playing video games with barrels that he was dropping down on the thing. Like, no, he was playing video games with Jason in the dream world, but like, I don't know, man. Freddy, he was kicking ass in both. Jason was like supposed to be like someone you're feeling for, like a good guy almost at the end.
Well,
It's bullshit.
and in the film, I believe Jason wins the fight, but it's revealed that Freddy's still alive.
Jason wins though because Kelly Rowland. Oh no, she got smoked. Some girl ran with the gasoline.
From Destiny's
Turned on
Child?
fire. Kelly Rowland was in it.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know why I never realized that.
yeah. She dies at the very end. She actually talks in the movie about wanting a nose job.
Boom,
and
right
then
there.
Freddy
First one.
tries to cut it off.
Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
that was the scene where she was dreaming about wanting a nose job and he like cuts off her nose.
Whoa.
That was kind of fake.
And then she's talking shit to Freddy in that one, in the real world. And then Freddy is like going into her. And then as she continues to talk shit, Freddy backs up. So then she turns around and Jason's right behind her and just smokes her.
Cool. Good punching over there, Chris.
All right. So you have anything more about it, Steve? All right. So Dalton, you've gone twice, right?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh yeah.
All right. So my next pick is going to be another, like, I guess it's a foreign movie, I guess.
Foreigns?
But imagine like partying with your friends and you're a college kid, so you don't make that much money. So you're trying to do it real cheap. You go over to like Europe, you know, you go into cheap hotels and you shack up with your buddies. Then you have parties where you don't come back because rich people want to do what they want to you for a large sum of money and no one's coming for you. The movie Hostel.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me because the idea that you're going to be taken over and then you're going to be kidnapped and no one's going to save you. No one knows where you are. And they do this all the time. Like, you're fucked in this movie. And the murderers are just regular people that are paying money to do stuff. It scared the shit out of me, the idea of that happening.
Yeah, this one fucked me up. This was great. This was a great theater experience because everyone is cringing and twisting because they go for it. This is one of the bloodiest, craziest feature films that was released, like wide release, that any of us had ever seen. Like, we had never seen things like the eyeball.
Dude, when he's burning that.
Yeah, cauterizing it. Yeah,
Yeah, and then he snips it.
and then she sees herself and throws herself in front of the dude. It's a rough movie.
Yeah.
But you remember the weird part of this right there. So these two chicks, I guess it's different chicks because that's Hostel Part 2. Anyway, when you meet the European hot girls, they're hot
Yeah.
and they're just seem like party girls and like a good time.
Yeah.
And the next morning, you remember they have no makeup on. They look gaunt. They look weird.
Yeah.
Weird and European.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up because I was like, what? Something's off. Everything is different now. Now, the film wanted that, but how did those same two people look so drastically different? And you're just like, something
Drugs and alcohol.
bad is going to happen.
They're drinking and boozing and partying. It's dark out.
I
That
wasn't.
happened?
I was watching the movie. They were hot and then they were gross.
All right. Well, you know, I think we've all
scary.
had nights in our lives, I'm sure, where someone looked more attractive than they did the next day, you know? But, yeah, so Hostel. Terry, what do you got?
Okay, so this is interesting. This is my favorite horror movie ever, and there are references to it in the studio, and there are references to it in the Freddy versus Jason. I just mentioned the director in The Grudge. I think the most important and best horror film of all time is Evil Dead 2.
Oh,
Evil Dead 2 is an incredible movie that's just scary enough, just silly enough to be perfect. The one before it, Evil Dead, was straight horror. The one after it, Army of Darkness, is way more action comedy. This hit that
good.
perfect spot of actually scary in parts, hilarious in parts, and created an iconic character that we have not had since. This was the birth of Ash Williams, the man with the chainsaw for a hand, who fights the undead Deadites. And in this movie, he gets infected. He goes insane. He has to protect someone. He gets attacked by zombies. He gets his ass kicked. He has to cut off his own fucking
I was going to
hand.
ask that. Is this the one where he cuts off his hand?
This is the one where he cuts off his hand and has the first montage scene. It's the first superhero montage scene ever, where he goes into the woodshed and there's all sorts of like stuff moving, and he's attaching a chainsaw to his hand, and he cuts off. He used that chainsaw on his shotgun, so he's got a sawed-off shotgun.
Boomstick.
And he turns into Ash the demon hunter, Ash the Deadite killer. And he's fighting actual demons from hell, too, which is like, that. I don't remember that. This is actual Satan coming into play. And just some guy is going to do it with one hand in the most badass way ever. I just didn't. It's so inventive, so interesting. So much is based off of this. There are superheroes, there are comic book characters, there are things based off of this movie that we wouldn't get otherwise. It's also, this is the director who would go on to do Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. And if you don't think there are scenes straight out of Evil Dead and Spider-Man 2, that Doc Ock scene when his arms are going crazy and killing everyone, that's Evil Dead 2. But this movie sets it up, creates an iconic character, has some of the best moments I've ever seen, and holds up, motherfucker.
Ash is in both the Spider-Man movies, or all three?
Yes.
Cameos?
He's in every Sam Raimi movie ever, I think.
Marvel Zombies, which we'll talk about tonight as well. Like they did an Ash and the Evil Dead with Marvel Zombies crossover, which was pretty cool. Yeah, so you're right. It does have a big impact, man.
Groovy.
And going back to, there was an Evil Dead video game, an Ash video game.
That was sick.
And it was actually pretty fun.
That was sick.
Do you remember the name?
Was that in the arcade?
That was a PlayStation game is what I remember.
I think there was a
Boomstick.
It was called Fistful of Boomstick.
There was another one, I think. Didn't they make a second one?
I'm sure they did, but that game was a lot of fun.
And also, like the series, the reboot series was good. Ash vs. Evil Dead on I think it was on Showtime or something. It was great.
3. Ash vs. Evil Dead, they only put 3 seasons out, and it deserves so many more. It's so
I
good.
agree.
I was so mad when I found out that they canceled it. Because the entire season's phenomenal. It just takes, I don't know, man. It's just a good series.
Yeah. And I love that they just take Ash and he's just an old fat guy now. Like it's the same guy.
Like nothing
but
has
he
changed.
was a goddamn superhero in that movie. But like a reluctant superhero. I like the way he talked to people. I like the way that he was like,
Did you watch the new Evil Dead movie?
Yes, the Fede Alvarez one.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I think it's excellent.
Is there any room for Ash in that world?
He's at the end.
Is he?
At the very end,
I missed
there's
that.
this shot of him. He looks up and he goes groovy at the end of the credits. But also that version of Ash, no. I think a rebooted version of Ash, possibly. I don't think comedy worked in the Evil Dead remake.
Yeah. All right.
But also, Evil Dead 2 is just a great way of someone being like, hey, I have a budget now. Let me redo the movie I made before in the first 10 minutes of this one and then go have fun with the budget for the rest of it. It's just
Drones.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Dalton, what do you got?
Dude, I like Dawn of the Dead. The zombie movie.
Which one? The most recent one?
The one where they're stuck in the...
The one where they're what?
Did you say one with their what? Sucking
Isn't that
balls?
isn't that the name? Maybe I got it wrong. Isn't that the one where they're stuck in the fucking mall? What's that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there was like one in like the 80s.
Stuck
I
in
think.
the mall.
No.
Yeah, I thought you said sucking
The new-
balls.
Yes, I thought too.
Yeah, the one where they're sucking balls.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what we
I
are.
mean, whatever they got to do.
Although that
to
one
get you
chick
past
is.
the time.
It's called
Yeah.
Balls of the Dead.
Yeah, this
But,
is
like, I
Zack
just- I
Snyder
don't know.
joint.
Wasn't this like the first movie where zombies could fucking run and stuff?
I wouldn't say that. I'm
Is there
sure there were
another-
other ones
which one?
before this, but
I think it's the first like wide release popular one.
Okay.
Although I think 28 Days
that's
Later
what I
was before
thinking.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's a good.
Really? 28 Days was
And
before
the
Dawn
one
of the Dead?
that
I think so.
Derek had.
Not the original Dawn of the Dead from the 70s. Zack
Yeah.
Snyder's version in the 2000s.
But I think Return of the Living Dead. That's the one that Derek came up with last week or 2 weeks ago. Those
28
zombies
Days
ran.
Later is another good pick though.
But dude, yeah, please go on about this movie, man. Go ahead.
I just thought, like, I guess for me, it was the first one where I ever saw like zombies running, and to me, that was so fucking scary because it was like, I don't know, the premise of zombies wasn't scary until they could do shit like run and jump and climb and fucking like. Once you realize, like, oh, never thought they'd be able to do that. Just the entire, and then I don't know, like in the scene in the beginning where I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Didn't he like wake up next to his old lady and she like got bit the day before or something? He had to, like,
The opening is she
nurse.
comes home from the grocery store.
No, the nurse comes home
maybe that's
from
Or she-
work.
Yeah, and her
And-
daughter
Yeah.
is like missing half her face.
The neighbor's
right?
kid.
yeah.
Oh, it's the neighbor's
And
kid? I
then
thought it was
she's
her
Not
kid.
mom. Mm-mm.
Oh. Then I'm wrong.
Because the door's
And she
open.
has like, then she hops in the car and like drives down. And you just see chaos fucking breaking loose.
Yeah.
Is there a better opening to a movie?
I don't think so.
To like set the tone?
I'm pretty
Right.
sure the trailer to that movie was the first
also
15
fact
minutes
that
of the
Johnny
movie.
Cash, like the Johnny Cash song fit the opening perfect.
Yeah. Zack Snyder's got such good style, man. He just misses a lot of time with substance. But the movie was great. And I did like the conversation that Ving Rhames had with the guy from the ammunition store, like the relationship that they built throughout
Like
the
across,
movie.
yeah.
Like they never really talked, but they built up a friendship just with like signs and playing how they would play like chess and stuff.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Do you remember the last sign?
No.
So
Yeah.
across the way, he's been bitten. So he holds up a sign and it's just like blood smeared because he's a zombie now. The dad from Modern Family is in this movie.
Yes, he is. Mekhi Phifer's in this too, right?
Yeah.
He ruined it for everyone. There's always that guy in a zombie movie who ruins it for everyone.
I don't remember how. How?
His baby came out as a zombie.
That's right.
So then
Yeah.
he started shooting off people and they shot him back. And then you lost all your people.
Do you know who wrote that movie? Dawn of the Dead, 2004, is directed by Zack Snyder and written by James Gunn.
Get out of here.
They collabed before all of this shit.
Wow.
And you know what? It's why it's great. Script
Because
by
James Gunn's a
James
coward.
Gunn, not Zack Snyder. Directed by Zack Snyder, not James Gunn.
That makes
That's
a lot
why
of sense.
it looks like a film and is beautifully shot
He's so
with a
great.
rock solid script.
Yeah. Maybe they should do that in DC. That would make everyone happy.
You know, they have talked a couple of times, like him and Snyder.
Yeah. Well, I think they're amigos. I think they're buddies.
Well, he called him when he said I couldn't figure out how to make Superman's trunks work. And he called Zach, and Zach was like, yeah, I wanted him to. I could not figure it out, so I pulled him out. And apparently, David Cornsweet was the one who was like,
Put them in there.
well, it's supposed to look kind of silly. Maybe
Yeah.
it's like for kids so they don't have to be scared.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, I remember seeing that clip.
What would they be good for?
Trunks?
No. The Snyder James Gunn team up in DCU. What would they be good together at?
Like in a movie.
Doing this exact combo where Gunn writes it, Snyder directs it.
I mean, I want to be, I saw both of them direct a Superman movie. So I would want to see what that mashup looks because I said somewhere in between Man of Steel and this new Superman movie lies the perfect Superman. But I think a Batman Robin cape little thing would be good. And not like dark Batman, not like, the one that's
like
out
the
there right
Superman
now.
that came out, like that kind of.
Like the gray with the blue cowl Batman that has like Damian Wayne. I'd love to see that.
I know Gunn was asked about that specific combo for that suit for Batman, and he shut it down because he hears it both ways. People want it, but then people are so against it. But he doesn't think that.
I think that Batman though fits into like a gun universe.
Okay.
And then Zack Snyder knows how to make things look cool. So like I'm seeing like Batman hanging off of like a building, standing there and like lightning bolts just hitting behind him as he's thinking, and then like Robin's behind him somewhere. Flashing lights is when you see Robin. I think that would be a lot of fun to watch. What do you think, Steve? Do you have a character?
You know more about the directors and writers than I do. I just watch the movies. But so if you say that those two will team up and like that's, then I would agree with you just because you know more. So I'd be interested in seeing that.
Dalton, what do you got to pick?
I'm kind of on the same boat with Steve, bro. Like I just watched the movies, guys.
Yeah.
What about you, Terry?
Like you dissect like, like
I was
the costume designer
Maybe
for
Green
this.
Lantern would be cool too.
I was originally going to say No Kids with Zack Snyder, but Dark Reign, have you read that?
No.
It's the sequel to The Long Halloween, which the Dark Knight is Nolan's Dark Knight is based off The Long Halloween in parts. But there's a sequel where he finds Robin, and it's the true Robin story, but it is dark as all hell. I would do a Bizarro movie.
Okay.
I would have like the two people who've helmed Superman do Bizarro and make it work.
Dude, if Terry, if for some act of God, those two were able to team up and it wasn't a fucking Superman and it was the clone of Superman, I would personally go up there and I would fist fight everyone involved in that movie.
You're mad?
Just do Superman. I want to see those two team up on
They
Superman.
did.
You have to tease me with a clone of Superman that failed.
But it's like a dark, twisted version.
I don't want to see Frank and Superman.
What am I doing? Fucking, who's the girl with the fishnets? Magic girl with the fishnets. Zatanna.
Zatanna.
Boom. Give me Zatanna.
That would be cool.
I don't know who that is.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Zatanna?
Yeah, she's like the
Zatanna's
hottest.
the hottest
She's
thing.
the hottest chick in DC.
What is she? Who's
Does
she
it
with?
matter?
No. I'm saying like
she-
who? Like
She has
she a Batman or?
No,
is
well, she I think she messes around with Batman, but she's magic based and she speaks everything backwards.
Like, whose universe is she in?
DC.
I guess.
DC.
Okay.
So her dad taught Batman how to defend against anything magic. So that's why Batman's not really scared of the supernatural because of her dad. And
Who's her dad?
Zatanno? Zatar?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think his name's Zatara.
So like he's kidnapped by what's the golden Doctor? Not Doctor Strange.
Dr. Fate?
Yeah, Dr. Fate is who I think the body of the current or that Dr. Fate. Sorry.
Dude, I can't stress enough how lame I think Batman is.
Batman?
Nah, Batman rules.
Yeah, he's so lame.
Why?
What do you
Fucking
mean?
Swamp
why?
Thing. Good call.
I can give you probably at least 10 reasons.
So then who's your guy?
Give 5 right now, and you can't say because he's stupid, because he's fat.
Dude, number one reason, he's an orphan, dude. Jeez, that's pretty lame in itself. I also just think the premise of like every time there's like the Batman versus Superman argument, everyone's always like, well, Batman's just gonna have kryptonite. And it's like, yeah, dude, he's just gonna fucking find it walking down the street. I'm sure he is. All right, bro. Like he's a regular ass dude that knows karate and has $1 million. Fucking sick. What a guy. So is fucking, I don't know, name anybody that's ever fucking done karate ever. Like that's not cool. Karate only works if you know karate. Like jiu-jitsu, it's fake.
No,
It
that's
doesn't
not.
Okay. Like,
No, he's actually
it's just so lame.
he's actually a ninja. He's a billionaire
okay, but
ninja.
so is Chris Farley. All right. Cool,
So
dude.
then Dalton, who's your guy?
Bro, it's Superman. He's the coolest.
Yeah, thank you, Dalton.
He's fucking like, dude, Batman is not gonna like. I understand it's like the whole thing is like comic books and it's fake and it's all in theory, but let's just fucking break it down for a minute. All right. If you literally look at the premise of Batman versus Superman, Superman kills this fucking guy every single time.
Well, no. See, the thing is, Batman knows that Superman won't kill. So
but all right, dude, we'll fucking go.
They fought a lot.
I don't know, dude.
But
I agree with you, Dalton. In Superman versus Batman, there's no Superman is the end all be all. He will kill everything and everyone.
Batman's the ultimate
But
cheat code.
we're talking about
he has shark repellent.
Who's cooler? Batman.
What's cool about Orphan, Steve?
I don't know. He overcame, right?
What's cool about
Like
what's
he
cool
overcame
about karate,
being
bro?
that. The odds were against him,
Yeah,
He's
dude, so is
self-made. I
everyone
just
in the
feel like
NFL.
Batman is more relatable to the average Joe.
Batman
than
is
Superman.
not
Not a chance.
self-made. Batman
Batman-
inherited $1 billion.
Yeah, what's
I
a
didn't-
superpower? It's
look,
money.
I didn't say he was
nothing's
self-made.
lamer.
I didn't say he was self-made. I said
Nothing's
he
lamer than karate,
overcame.
too.
I said he overcame. He overcame being an orphan
Fucking
and all that.
He's
shit.
got a head start, dude.
But he didn't get that until later.
Superman came
he
from
didn't
a
know he
different
had that until
world.
later.
I just canonically, actually, it's not in canon, is it? Batman did beat Superman, is the difference. Like,
Yeah.
it's written, it's done. Batman beat
That's
him.
wild
Sure.
to me as a Batman
Yeah,
fan.
Sure.
He did.
I believe that they wrote it. That doesn't make
He
it
had
true.
kryptonite
all right?
tipped boots.
Yeah, like I
Fucking
believe that's
yeah,
kind
dude.
of.
Stomped his
He
ass
just
out.
found
Batman-
kryptonite
Batman
fucking
He didn't
Detroit.
find him. So that's the thing. Batman's resources. When Superman arrived, Batman got shards of that crash site immediately.
Dude, the only thing Batman would have shards of is shart in his fucking gay suit because Superman would literally just murder this guy, bro. Like,
Dude, even
let's
in
just
the-
say
well-
they don't know each other exist.
Well,
Right?
even
and they fucking meet.
in the Red Sun comic, there was a variant of Batman in there, and he even had Superman beat until Wonder Woman saved him. So
I mean, I understand that they
Batman
wrote
just
it.
plans ahead.
Fine.
If you're planning
Dude,
ahead,
like-
Batman wins. But if it's just like they don't know that they're
Yeah.
about to fight, Superman smokes them.
Yeah,
Milquetoast,
absolutely.
Dark Knight Returns is not bad writing. How dare you?
Yeah.
Listen, dude, I'm just gonna tell you, Batman's lame, Robin's lame. All right, Superman would
Robin's
smoke both of them. Robin's so lame.
Robin's a target.
I said Robin's lame.
That's why you pick the
Okay,
loudest colors in the middle of the night
Yeah,
and
it's-
have like, hey guys, shoot that way at that child so I can take you all out.
Yeah, Robin's
Robin's a target.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm just gonna circle back. Karate doesn't work. I don't care how much preparation this guy does. It's not real.
All
There's
right,
not
so
one human being on earth that can do karate or jujitsu, and it actually works. You just stand up,
Chuck
or you
Norris.
just go, I don't know
Oh,
karate, and it doesn't work.
Chuck Norris.
Wait,
Lame. Chuck Norris, lame.
I don't know. Chuck Norris.
I
is
agree with
cool.
you there, Dalton.
He's so lame, dude. Thank
Double
you.
Force?
Bruce Lee would
Stop.
murder that man.
They thought he did. He actually did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Enter the Dragon, I think, right? Something like that.
I think he lost first. He beat him in the first round, didn't he?
They didn't fight. No, they fought just like to the death in one of the movies where Bruce Lee actually, Chuck Norris was shirtless and Bruce Lee ripped off his part of his chest hair.
You know who would beat
Painful.
the shit out of Chuck Norris? Show Enough. You guys don't know that movie?
Yeah, that's where Busta Rhymes came up with the thing from Bruce Leroy from.
Okay. Yeah.
Bruce
Show
Lee
Enough's the
was
coolest.
goated, dude.
Yeah,
Who's the baddest? Show Enough.
yeah. He wouldn't beat Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah.
No.
10 out of 10, daddy.
No way. All right. Well, listen. That was your pick. My last pick is a movie that kind of changed the game in terms of horror. Kind of brought it back when it was dipping for a while.
Holy shit. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. It's not a movie.
Oh,
It's not a movie that. It's not a movie that I would say has a. I'll take that back. Fuck it. Movie's terrifying because you're kidnapped and then you have to get out of the situation, out of a puzzle, and you're probably going to lose a body part doing it. So Saw.
Yeah.
Saw, the first one. And listen, not only was that movie suspenseful, was it filled with horror scenes, but it also had one of the coolest like endings that you did not see coming
Yep.
at the end of that movie. And the movie was just a masterpiece,
Yeah.
start to finish, well thought out. Love that movie. It, like I said, it was suspenseful, great horror scenes, terrific ending. So the first Saw, man, awesome movie.
This also was fun because it kicked off 7 Halloweens of Saw.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew every October you were going to get a new Saw movie. And it's a good framework
Yeah.
to just keep making the same thing because all you have to do is invent new
Oh,
you
dude,
know,
they're bleeding.
routines and
They're
stuff.
bleeding this dry.
You know
mean, once
what?
they got-
And I'm
what
gonna
was it?
see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it.
What was it? Saw 5 where Jigsaw died?
I couldn't tell you.
I think it was the second or third where you got the cancer.
He had cancer in the first one.
Yeah, but then he fakes you out. He pump fakes in the second or third.
The first one is where he stands up.
Yes.
He stands up. He's in the room
No, I know.
the entire time.
No, I know.
Amazing.
When that scene happened, you were like, it was like what the fuck? Right in
Yeah.
front of our face the whole time. But I'm talking, I think it was the second and third, they try to off him and he's still like alive. He like kind of lingered.
He would have like people do the things for him. He had like understudies.
Yeah.
Like he had that girl, and then he had like a
Needle
dude
girl.
do it. Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
that scene was...
That was a
when
great
she-
sequel as well.
When she
Yeah.
fell into that pit of needles.
Was that Donnie Wahlberg, or was he the first
Yeah.
one?
No,
He
he
was
was
the
the
first
first one. No. He wasn't
Danny
the first.
Glover was in the first one.
Second one was
Right.
Wahlberg, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I love this movie. I
Yeah.
was working at the movie theater during it, and yeah, that was it's one of the first big twists I remember.
Yeah.
And also where they show,
Saw 3.
yeah.
Thank you for the Googs. You said the
Also,
Googs?
they show the key, his way out. He lost in the first second
Yeah.
when it went down the drain. Like it was over. What did he try and do? Wash his hands or something like that?
I forget.
But the key is gone. And that ending, that horrific scream, and homeboy just goes game over and shuts him in. He's like, "Ah!" Fucking Carrie Elways cuts his goddamn leg
Yeah,
off.
that was...
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
That got you thinking, too. Like, if you were in this situation, are you going to sacrifice your leg? Or if
I would do it.
are you going to sacrifice your eye? Like, whatever it was. Are you going to sacrifice...
I wouldn't even think about it. I'll
What
chop that
happened?
thing off. I
Did
get a
he get
metal
out?
arm. No.
No.
So I think in the most recent Saw, or one of the more recent ones, he got out and was like crawling with his one foot. Or was that Donnie Wahlberg?
no, I think you're right. He cut his foot off
But then like in another
with
one,
a disgusting saw.
a girl showed up and like just murked him in the hallway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have to, we'll have to like double check that.
Yeah, it's
but
been a little bit since I saw them.
because I think Wahlberg, the same thing happened to him, right?
He
Assuming
becomes
the first
understudy,
one is
right?
the best.
Doesn't
First
he?
one is the best.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, the understudy
Is the chick.
is the chick.
But then I think
Dude,
each
the
episode...
timelines just weave around it
Yeah.
really well, but it like I
each
don't
movie, I
remember
feel like
it.
they add to the team.
Mhm.
And I think Wahlberg becomes an understudy, I think.
Maybe
or
in
part
one of
of...
them.
Like, he's in on it. But he's still like a cop, or he's still like... Yeah.
That first one is so good,
Yeah.
and the second one is also pretty good.
That
And
bomb trap with
I bet
the-
more of them are good than we think, but just
There's
It's
a
like
lot
the-
of
yeah.
repeat, and then each one it's so
But the games
well
get
woven in that
Yeah.
you just kind of forget.
the games get cooler.
good
The
call.
game, you know,
Yeah.
that like they're more creative. It's definitely like, I think there was one that kind of stunk. Or
I'm
was-
sure. Well, I'll tell you what, who's the guy that got slapped in the face by Will Smith?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
The Chris Rock one? Horrible.
I think wasn't that
yeah.
called?
Jigsaw.
Oh, that was like from the book of.
yeah.
Book of Jigsaw?
Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Didn't like that. Didn't
Well,
like that
wasn't
at
that
all.
the most recent?
No, they had a new Saw that just came out. It dated back to when it was like a prequel because it was like he was going to somewhere to like get treatment for his cancer, and they like stiffed him.
I
They
gotta
like
check it
lied
out.
to him, so then he went
might be behind.
he went Jigsaw on them. It was awesome.
But no, great pick. That
Thanks.
it was a good one.
Do you guys real
The
quick?
series and everything. But yeah, the first one obviously is the best.
You guys real quick. Just want to do the so bad that it's good, and we'll just do a real quick one, Terry.
Sure. I need a minute.
Okay.
So bad that it's good.
Yeah, like a bad horror movie. You know it's bad,
Yeah.
but you like watching it.
It's been told for me for years to watch it. And I finally pulled the trigger, I think, last year due to you and our buddy Chris Paluzzi. Terrifier. So I know there's like 3 or 4 out right now, and I saw the first one, and I haven't pulled the trigger on the second one because
Dude.
it was so bad that it's good, but it's so gory.
Yikes.
And just that
The-
scene where the lady,
Terry,
he's
have
got
you
the
seen
lady
these?
I haven't.
Watch them, dude.
when he's got the
I
lady
wanna know
hung
what-
upside down.
I've watched documentaries about it.
Can we do
and I haven't-
Terry's Terrifier segment for the next 3 weeks leading up to Halloween?
Done.
I haven't,
He watches.
I haven't been
He
able to
watches one
Terrifier.
Terrifier for the next 3 weeks and just does a thing about it because I'm interested to see, like, we all know Terry's like really good with like breaking down
Yeah.
movies. I want to see him break down the Terrifier trilogy.
Yeah.
The second and the third one are in. It's so bad that you're like watching it and you're like, this is wrong. Like He rips the girl's face off. Doesn't
I'll tell you what.
Where's it?
it's all practical effects too, Terry.
I will do this in studio, and I'll do it as a watch along, so that we can all start at the same time. And I'll do it as a watch along.
The first one is tame compared to the second one. Holy shit! The girl's in their bedroom screaming, and he's what, ripping her? He takes her arm and it just like rips it right off.
And he's
You haven't
like
seen it?
scalps her. It's like, dude, it is.
He has like
gruesome.
insane strength. Yeah,
Like,
it's on Netflix.
yeah.
dude, like the story's not good,
The movie.
but it brings you in with the
Chris Jericho.
effects and the way that he kills people. You're like, what the?
It's so bad. It's so bad. Like in the third one, he cuts a naked guy from his crotch, and he's like cutting up through his asshole, up his back, and then up between his head, splits him right in half. And it's all practical. There's no CGI. It's a very low budget like series, and it's really like it's fucked up when you're watching.
There's, y'all should watch this fucked up Western that's essentially a horror called Bone Tomahawk if you ever get a chance.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Has
That's
that same kill.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Amazing movie. But that same fucking kill.
Is this your pick?
Oh, it's no, because
Okay.
it's not a bad movie at all. It's
Oh,
good.
okay.
It is a good movie.
So bad it's good.
You want to wait?
You want to wait?
Yeah, I want to wait.
Dalton, you have one?
I'd say Jason X.
That was my pick. So good. We'll
Oh,
speed
my
this
bad,
up.
dude.
Go
That's a
ahead,
good one.
dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like
What
the entire
the
premise of it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, and like it's like kind of shitty CGI at the time too.
Kinda.
And then like he gets like consumed by like those little like nanobot things, and he becomes like this fucking metal Jason. And, like it's kind of looks cool, but
Looks
it's,
like the Super
and then, like,
Shredder.
yeah, but like Super Shredder is actually cool.
Dude, his mask looks like one of those face goblins from Alien Earth.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean a werewolf?
No.
where you're like
From
you
Alien Earth,
watch
that
this-
face grabber.
It doesn't look like
yeah.
a face hugger.
You literally watch
yeah,
this,
you know
you're
what?
just like,
I
this
take
is
that back.
dumb
You're
as
right.
fuck.
It does.
It does.
It does. Yeah, this movie was really bad, but the marketing around it, I remember, was really good. I was in high school. It was in like all the magazines. Like that cover right there is an awesome cover.
Yeah.
And they were just like, "What do you want to see Jason do now?" And I guess they were just like, "Let's just put him in space."
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of.
There was like a point in time where like everything got put in space.
Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, Leprechaun.
Who was the other one with the? I always get the movies wrong. With the
Hellraiser?
Yes, Hellraiser had a space episode.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's another movie that's
Well, yeah,
fucking
that
shitty.
I'd double down on what you said. Jason X, horrible, but I would still watch it if it came on.
Oh, I've seen it like at least 6 times.
Just 'cause
Really?
the
So
girl,
this is so bad that it's good?
it's to me because like
Okay.
there's a girl in there and she's extreme. She's a robot, but she's like very capable. So then like she's like fucking up Jason, and then Jason. The movie's horrible. There's no good points about
terrible.
it. But like I just like to watch it. I don't know, dude.
All right.
That or like
Yeah.
I spit on your grave. That's another one. But we'll talk about that. I'm sure we're gonna do more horror stuff later. Terry,
right.
you got one?
It's hard because there's a lot of horror movies that are good, but so bad it's Ghoulies 2. Do you remember the Ghoulies? So Ghoulies is like when Gremlins came out, all of a sudden they made a bunch of horror versions of Gremlins. Critters was one. Ghoulies was another. But Ghoulies 2 was these little puppet fuckers that were coming out of the toilet. And like, look at these screens that come on, and they're
The one's
itty-bitty
using a
things.
shotgun.
Yeah, these itty bitty things causing trouble. I remember seeing this when I was a boy, like a young boy, and it's not scary. So it's a good introduction to horror. But there are some kills that are crazy. But every time I take a shit, I'm expecting this little fucker to come up out of the goddamn toilet.
You don't have the best time in the bathroom.
I have a terrible time in the toilet. I have never had a
Between
good time
the
in the
tub curtain
bathroom.
and the
Between the-
toilet,
yeah.
dude.
You are petrified
Let
to
me
use the
explain.
bathroom.
I walk in the bathroom, give a big old fucking fist right to the curtain to make sure there's no ghosts trying to sneak me. Then I take my boot, shove it, bam, right in the toilet, make sure there's no ghoulies in there, and then I can have a bit of peace. Get out of the bathroom, monsters.
Oh, that's so good.
All right, so that was our segment. Let's go right into. Did you guys see? Did anyone here not see Marvel Zombies?
I didn't.
You didn't, Steve? You
Sure
saw
did
it?
not.
Yeah.
You want to just talk about it real fast?
Sure.
Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah, I'll break it in. So Marvel Zombies came out. It's a 4-part series on Disney Plus. It's animated. It's based off the comic book, but it's not. And we'll get into that in a second.
Is it supposed to be based off the comic book?
Well, I know you said that they're doing their own thing, and like we'll talk about it, but yeah.
And so it's not over though, right? There's 4 episodes out.
I think that was
season 1.
I don't know.
How
To be honest with you, it looks like it had a pretty.
All right.
Like,
Well, if
definitive
that's
ending.
the ending, that's terrible. But I didn't hate it. I thought I was going to hate it, especially episode 1 when you just see who the characters are. They're those Thunder Dicks.
The Thunderbolts.
Yeah, the Thunderbolts. But like, it's actually not bad. Like the gore and like the fighting for Disney Plus. Like, what is it? It's not rated R, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's MA.
I thought it was pretty good from like a visual. Like the visual effects were cool. I think it's a cool twist on like, you know, like seeing Namor as a zombie, Captain America as a zombie.
You didn't see any of Captain America, but like one shot.
Yeah, and he's got no bottom half.
He's a huge component to the comic book series, and you have him. And you
So
didn't
for
use
someone,
him.
so this is coming from a point of view. 1, it's me, and 2, like I don't know the backstory of like the comic from it, so I'm just going in here.
Yeah, it's good that we're different
not
points of view.
knowing nothing.
Yeah.
And not a big zombie guy, but like it was all right. I was surprisingly like impressed. Now, is it the greatest thing? No, but it was watchable.
Where does it rank among X-Men 97?
I mean, you can't. Like,
Invincible?
you can't. No, I mean, even that you can't.
All right.
If I'm giving it a grade for the first 4 episodes, probably like a 6.5 out of 10, maybe.
All right.
But I think it's cool. Blade's pretty badass in it.
Dude, Blade Knight.
Yeah, and I'm not a big Blade guy, but
So Moon Knight used Blade as a like a host.
And then seeing like, dude, what Hulk with
With the Infinity Gems.
yeah, that was badass, but it could have been better. Like he didn't move. Like he let everyone come to him. He just stood still, and then was just fucking people up.
They said that though, that like she needed an army to like tire him out.
Yeah,
And that's like, he was just standing there the whole time and no zombies were going near him. He was protecting that whole facility. He was the last beacon of hope. But they all fatigued him enough that she could go in and get him.
I'm hoping that there's more than just those 4 episodes because it doesn't really like end where like you're like, oh, is this the ending? Like I didn't know that it was only 4. But dude, and a lot of like, I kind of was sad. Like at parts when like a lot of the main characters are getting like cut off.
They did
like,
a good
dying.
job of like weaving in and out people
Yeah.
that like were in the show, and then all of a sudden like, no, you're dead.
Or like, yeah, like they would introduce new
But
characters.
they would put in a new guy before they would take out someone else.
Yeah, and then they would take out someone. You're like, well, what the fuck? And then they introduce a new guy. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So again, like for someone like myself who doesn't know the backstory, I thought it was good. Not great, but like it was like the effects were nice.
Can I go real fast?
Sure.
Things I liked about this. Blade Knight. Moon Knight and Blade. Incredible. I want to see Mahershala Ali as Blade. The guy looked exactly like him, and if that's the kind of Blade that you're displaying, I need to see him. He takes a zombie, he goes, and they're all in little bits just falling off. He was very badass. Thor is in this. He's a huge part of this. And the way that they... Because like
Yeah,
a guy
that-
that's like
yeah.
OP, right? The guy that has a lot of power, you have to do something to like take him off the board. Because if Thor's around, a lot of this stuff might not have happened. You might have prevented a lot of it. So what do? You make him a sad boy. You make him a sad boy that lost because Thor's always a sad boy. And then he was a huge cog in Scarlet Witch's victory. But also the Black Panther, the one leg, having one leg, and like I like
one
that
leg?
because in the comic, yeah, he had
I
one.
didn't even notice that.
Someone took him. I think it was Vision was feeding him the Wanda, but I could be wrong. But in the comic, because when they eat in the comic, they have like moments of clarity of where they're like not zombies and they're thinking rationally, right? And then the hunger takes them over again. So I think it was Ant-Man had the Black Panther hostage and was like eating his leg and his arm and was like taking piece while he was like heavily medicated, so he didn't know what was going on. Ant-Man was like eating him and then was like doing work to try to like save the world. And in this movie, when they had him have one leg, I think that was like paying a throwback to that. But the other thing was he never talked. Black Panther. So it was kind of like you didn't use another guy to take up Chadwick Boseman's spot. And he went out like a G.
Yeah.
So I like that. What I didn't like, the Infinity Gems, way overused in Marvel anymore. They mean nothing. They're not as powerful as you think they are anymore. Move on. The other thing, Scarlet Witch, move on. She was the bad guy in the Marvel Zombies What If. She's the bad guy in this What If. Why can't we have something else besides that? You already introduced Sentry to Marvel, right? He was the guy that started the whole Marvel Zombies thing when he crashed to Earth. Why didn't you use that? And a lot of this show is introducing or trying to get newer characters over, right? So that's why you didn't have like a.
Yeah,
probably
I
it's
don't know
cheaper
who
to
the
like have
pick
them
is.
voice it too, as opposed to like Robert Downey Jr. But if you're using to get new characters over, you don't see the Sentry that much yet. Get rid of the Scarlet Witch. Use the Sentry. The other thing, underused Captain Iron Man. And also, I know that they didn't have the characters to do what the comic had. They don't have the amount of characters, right? But I would just like to see something closer to that. Like the comic was so good. It was one of my favorite comic book series. So like seeing that, I was disappointed. But I can see how like if you never read the comic, you would like the show because it was different.
Is Magneto in it?
No, not yet.
No.
Okay, that's a huge issue.
Again, it's only the first 4 episodes.
It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's there.
Spider-Man's in it.
So Spider-Man in Marvel Zombies, that is the most horrifying, haunting, tragic moment of those. That clarity he's talking about, he is getting that clarity while he is feasting on Aunt May. While he is eating his loved ones, he's realizing he's eating his loved ones and can't stop. That's an insane panel when you flip to that and realize that he knows. It would be like, I know I'm eating my baby right now and I can't stop.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of cool. But
Even
again,
the Hulk, when he eats, he turns back into Bruce. But when he eats, he's eating the Hulk size of food. So when he shrinks back down to Bruce, like arms and legs start like popping out of his stomach, and then he's like eating it, or
I think
someone's
they
eating
say
his
when
stomach.
they introduce the Hulk that like, oh, Banner's here, and like they're like, yeah, Banner doesn't exist anymore. Like,
Well,
he's
no,
Hulk
that
24.
Hulk was like God.
Oh yeah.
He had the Infinity. It's like he's so powerful that he had to hold in the power of the Infinity Stones to ward off Wanda.
Hulk was a really cool concept in the comics because it's kind of like when the lion shows up and everyone's a hyena, but then the lion shows up.
Yeah.
And Hulk was the lion of like, everybody needs to just fuck off right now because you are not beating this thing. Just run for your life. This thing is going to eat you.
That's a good thing to say about that, because in the show, it looked like a pack of hyenas were just circling the lion, and the Hulk is just chilling there. He's just standing, and then he just gets up when people start to get close. He just one pieces them.
It was finally nice to see the Hulk actually be the Hulk. Like,
Yeah.
you know, kind of be OP'd because every time he's like a little bitch.
Yeah.
But again, like I don't know if it's short lived.
No, they already said he's going to be horrifying in I think starting in the Spider-Man movie. You're going to see like a new Hulk. He might actually kill someone.
So that'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, I hope there's more with the Marvel Zombies because I'll tune in. But yeah, we'll see.
All right. And then what did Dalton, did you watch Alien at all?
Yeah, I still haven't watched it.
Dude, watch that. It's so
I know you
good.
guys keep telling me every time I come on. I just need to do it.
Terry, did you watch it?
I haven't seen the last episode yet.
Oh, come on, Terry.
Steve, did you watch it?
How is it that like I'm not a fan of the alien shit and I think it's so lame? But yet you and Derek would be on here, and even you, Terry,
I did 6 out of 8.
yeah, and would hype it all up. And I was like, you know what? Maybe
He just said for the past 2 weeks he's been editing out of his asshole. Leave the guy alone. You couldn't even show up to a chest chop. What are you doing? Talking about people for being accountable to stuff. You don't show up for the biggest thing.
that's different. Okay, that's different,
Why?
right?
Because it's you?
Because you go to sleep at some point, right? So 20 minutes before or a half hour before you go to sleep, you pop that bitch on, dude.
I'll try.
Listen. Where were we talking about?
The season finale.
We got 3 minutes to wrap it.
Banging.
Let's go.
It was good. It was good. It was good. Yeah, I wish I would have jumped on the train earlier. The season finale was great. Didn't end the way I thought.
Yeah.
but not in a bad thing. Like I don't mean that in a bad thing. I think it ended great. I'm interested to see what season 2 looks like. Now that they're, I mean, can we talk about? Or are we spoiling it or no?
Might as well.
I'm late.
Nah,
Go
fuck
ahead.
you, dude. I want to watch it.
All right, then don't spoil
I
it.
don't-
Spoil
dude,
it next week.
So yo, Dawn, for real though, like I'm not an alien guy like that. Like it's so like I'm not. It's too sci-fi, but this was actually watchable and enjoyable.
Worth to watch.
Yeah, especially that episode 5. That was probably the first. That I think that episode brought it home for
So
me.
if I'm saying the right, episode 5 was the episode that they show what happened before they landed on Earth.
No,
So it shows you how he got there. Is that the episode you're talking about?
no, when they released the alien into the wild
Oh,
by
that's
the boat.
episode?
Yeah.
I think that's 6.
That episode was the first episode where I was like, oh, I want more. But the first 4 episodes were still good, where it was like, all right, like I'll tune in. But yeah, no, it was a great series.
I like the opening scene because they stayed on the body for a while. And so then you're like, this means something.
Yeah.
And then not going to ruin it, but then they circle back to that scene at the end. And you're like, oh shit, that was great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know why Wendy all of a sudden is Neo from The Matrix, where she's able to control
She's always been
electronics.
Like that. She had that from day one.
Dude, how do you create a cyborg, or how do you create a hybrid that can outdo your own electrics, like your own technology?
But she was talking to her brother through the thing in episode 1 or
But they
episode
don't
2.
monitor that.
They do.
They monitor it.
They allowed her.
Prodigy was like, "This is fucked up."
Yeah. But also you got to think though too that the boy genius
Yeah.
was also very cocky and very naive and thought that like he was running shit. He thought he was in control the whole time when up until this last episode he realized, oh, I've never been in control. Like he thought like he was their father, that
Yeah.
you know, he was the leader, they'll listen to me.
I still
And
don't
then he
understand how there's
realized that,
not like
oh,
a shut-off
shit.
switch.
Because I think he
It's
thought he
like
could command them.
Frankenstein's monster. The eye monster is the most horrible
it's
thing
not.
on television
Nope.
right now. Horrifying.
We got to put that to vote.
Technology, I really appreciated the technology. So, like the first Alien was made in the late 70s. So when they shot the movie, you're looking at like a keyboard and computer that like I probably was using when I was growing up, and I'm 41. So I like how they still, hey, you're in the future of now, but it's still the technology looks like 1970s. And I just thought it was horrifying to see all the aliens get released. That's all I got.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
No.
All right. Dalton, listen, thanks for being on again, dude. This was fun.
Bro, anytime.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats,
What
man.
is it, the
Holidays
XPW
work.
Tag Team Championship?
Really, AXW.
All right, AXW.
American Excellence. You're looking at it, pal.
There it is, man. Dalton, do you want
Right.
to shout out your Instagrams and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. It's Dalton McKenzie on Facebook and Dalton.McKenzie17 on Instagram. Tune into the NWA on Roku Sports Tuesdays, 8 o'clock. And if anyone from Chicago is watching, I'll see you guys Friday. And Steve, I'll see your bitch ass on the 24th, pal.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks.
I'll be there, dude.
Better
I'll
get
be
ready,
there, and
man.
we'll be there at the
No,
event.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go to the event, dude. I'm gonna talk to the promoter and see if we can work
And
something
we'll
out.
plan
Maybe we
something
do,
out to like incorporate a chest slap or something
chest slap
at
during the
event.
show. Absolutely. That's the one we just missed.
Yeah. You're
Is that the photo of me winning
for the
titles?
record, it's just Dalton doing the slap.
He takes up half the thing, and it's not even his whole body in the
Yeah,
shot.
dude, he's not that other guy. No way.
He's bigger than Jack.
We can figure it out, but Jack, like, no.
Jack's
One
hitting you
chop.
too.
Big dude.
Jack just
That's
gets,
a
Jack just
big
gets more
dude.
torque.
I mean,
He's
you're
so
fucked either
long.
way.
Yeah. Terry, where can people find you, my man?
Youngjunk.com.
Steve, what about you?
Actually, go to Vicious Marshmallow. I'm trying to build that. Vicious Marshmallow. Subscribe to him on YouTube.
Subscribe to Vicious Marshmallow. Steve, what about you?
I'm on Instagram as sbrown2192 at Gmail. Hit me up.
All right.
He won't
And
respond.
you find us on everything at the Muscle Geeks Podcast, on the socials, on the YouTubes. And guys, if you can like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff helps us out a lot. And tune in next week, episode 23. Actually, my business partner, Keith Longenecker, is coming on from Alpha Flight.
Oh, yeah, Keith next week.
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
that's
let's
the
go.
guy who's going to open up a wrestling school/gym in Cincinnati, I heard. Low key.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Hell yeah.
Alpha Flight Wrestling Academy.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Dalton. Well, thanks again, dude. I'm sure you'll be on
thanks,
again.
bro.
We'll have you on every 4
of
weeks.
course. Oh, yeah. I'll see you guys soon, man. Thanks for having me. October, we're going to have a great time. We'll get
Yes,
lift
sir.
in. I'm going to slap the fire out of Steve, and you guys come to the show.
All right, see you, Dalton. And everyone else, see you guys
See you
later.
guys.
And thanks again.
Adios.
Young Junk.